about 5 minutes ago. And then we got this big old cloud done moved in and over. But that's all right, I can use power. I know we're just getting started out, but I hope everybody who's coming in to watch the live potentially later hangs around. We always have a good time, even if, you know, you're not interacting on the live and watching it later on when it's not live. It's still a whole lot of fun, so. About 30 seconds in. That's about, hopefully they'll let me have some people in here today. My service has been iffy. We'll see. That's what happens when you come to the National Forest. Give your people some fine scenery. Yukon Bub, what's going on? Stephen Boyd. Zeke, what's going on? How is everybody? Getting fired up for the day. Actually, I was supposed to be out here way earlier, but things kept getting late on me. Y'all know how it goes. Thank y'all for tapping that screen. Dang, we already got some likes coming in. I tell you what, it is muggy. I know them clouds is out, but it is about 100% humidity. Daniel Roach, what's going on, man? How you doing? I got the family, what's last name I wrote. Oh, yeah, Yosemite Sam. Oh, Yukon Bub. Now, when I do that, it'll be that way for the rest of the day. You know that Yukon. Let's see if we can't get her mailed together. I know you start carrying a brush with me. Much hers I got. You think I'd keep one, but I don't. Good to see you too, Stephen. Let's see how you doing, Red. Joshua Lewis, let me tell you how I'm doing. Besides hot and sticky, I'm finding a frog hire. Split for ways on a Friday, hung up like a hair in a biscuit. And if I see anybody, I'll be a twin. As a matter of fact, I got to feel so good about how good I feel. I got to put a hand in the pocket to keep him clapping about it. I appreciate you asking. Love back to you, Leela. Appreciate you. Oh, I love seeing my people that's been in here before. Dang, high humidity in this heat. You got something to drink? Oh, we got something to drink, first off production. We've been drinking on it. Actually, I just discovered a magnificent little beer stick mixed drink there. I got me one of them V8 energy drinks, courtesy of one of my good buddies down in the shed. Actually, from here, he sent me some of them because said I had to try them, and it's that passion fruit orange guava or Paul juice. I used to drink it in Hawaii, and it's delicious. And, well, I mixed it with some of this. Well, I got it put up. Where'd it go? Oh, a little bit of that strawberry. Just short snort, and it come out fine, let me tell you. I mean, delicious. What's going on, mice? Hey there, Julie. Matter of nature, this man is unmatched. The mellow nature of this man is unmatched. Thank you, Zeke. I appreciate you. Same here. We are blessed. Yes, we are, Josh. I'm glad. Moonshine Depot, that's where the strawberry comes from. Now, listen, I don't even normally like strawberry, but that is a good strawberry drink. Really good. Semper Fi. Dirk, good to see you. Need some shine. Well, you know, you could always make you something out of Cola-Cola. I could teach you. Have a good day, Cousin Red. Eat some taters. What for? I need some. No, Lordy, I need to lay off a tater a minute or two. God almighty damn. I'm swelling up like an 8-legged dog tick on a blood clot, like a leech on a hemophiliac, pert near to bursting. Matter of fact, seems like every time I eat, I just get bloated up. But I think that's probably something to do with gut health or whatever. Probably because I'm on here chugging drinks for you guys 24/7. Not really. I'm just kidding. It's your brother. Oh, Mark, what's up, brother? I didn't know that. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. MASF. There you go. Try to spit words like a hillbilly again. That sounds cool. Try spit words like hillbilly again. That sounds cool. Spit words. I'm confused. Are you a fisherman? I do fish. I love to fish. Them taters are too good, though, buddy. I tell you, they are delicious. I love to be there on that creek with a raw paper. Come on. Can you create more live stream, please? Mimic, absolutely. I try to do this as much as I can. As a matter of fact, it has been so successful. I've actually recently stopped doing what people would call a full-time job to do my other full-time job, which is social media. So a lot more filming. And it's honestly, you know, I paid off my house, so I had a little bit more financial leeway. And, you know, it ain't easy. Even with my following, which isn't huge, but it's substantial. It's still tough, so. Back blazed in the house. What's going on? Let's Joe. Let's see. When you speak words that fast, it sounds. Oh, when I get to articulating, son. Hey, I can pour some words out now. Prospective TV. Shitbag. That's all you had, though? Respect means that you didn't call them aliens. They're visitors from space. There is that, yeah. Visitors was to say they don't own the place to begin with, you know what I mean? We're just like the ants in the ant farm, if you will. It's not exactly our farm. We have the illusion presented to us that it is. Of course, I still talk to Cameron, Julie. Absolutely love Cameron. Hey, Red, keep on keeping on. Cameron, I will. I'll do. And there was a Cameron right there. Nuclear zombie back from Germany. What's going on? You ever notice? Oh Lord, we don't discuss things like that. It's too dividing. You know what I'm saying? Can I talk like an auctioneer? I don't know. I can talk fast. Red is a legend, not a crap bag. Say one of your things so fast my wife can hear it. Well, I can say, so I've learned a couple of different times that it's a good way to draw attention when you get to talking fast like that. And I used to sell a lot of moonshine at for Old Smoky when I first got started out there. Now they make you give them a little communion cut, which we got up to church there every Sunday. I never could convince them to swap over to beef jerky and shine instead of crackers and wine. I just thought it made more sense, but they weren't biting on it. Anyhow, we'd get them communion cups, and you had to tell them that they weren't allowed to share shots and all that, but I don't like rules, so I'd go through it real fast. And I'd say something like, all right, guys, I'm going to give you a little bit of cup, that's a little bit of responsibility. I'm sure them shots, got to keep them cups. You so come through something you don't want to sound about, something you hand her a cup, and I won't fill it up, get it strong, get a sucker, does that sound good? So, I can rattle off some words. I'm an articulate individual, a cunning linguist, if you will. My apologies. See you soon. Come on, Josh. Greetings from South Africa. Stephen Boyd back in the house. All right, I'm caught back up, brother. Good to see you again. Good evening from the Netherlands. Heck yeah. Oh, the Trolling Stoner. It's good to see you back. I got to come visit out there one day. Much love from Maryland. Dola. How you doing? Dola Mike 420. Good to see you. Camp, Thin Wallet. Cheers to you. Hope all is good. All is doing. Hey, it's really good, guys. Really good. I believe I could be an auctioneer, Lee Moore. I believe I could be. Yosemite rat guy. Oh, somebody do my lumen every time I'm gonna. What I gotta do to get it through to you that I'm superhuman? I don't know. I don't know the whole word, the lyrics. Play y'all. I ain't got a radio. We down here in the National Forest, so I'm lucky to have service to go live with you guys. But we got the awesome sound of nature and the river. And my soothing Appalachian American voice. What up, brother? From South Jersey in the house. That's another end of the country I like to get to. I just like the grit of people from Jersey. I know, right? If they advertise it, she says, so crackers and wine is a church thing? Honestly, yeah. If they advertise it, more and more people go. Oh, yeah, the auctioneer song. One or two, or something. I can't remember. I've heard the song, though. Much love from Idaho. Zeke, much love right back at you. You're too awesome. Saint Crazy Train. All aboard. Do you have an address for gifts? I have a community like mailbox that's down at, well, I live way up in the driveway up in the holler, but we got a community mailbox that I have an address for. I love the sound of the Flow Creek and the sound of the woods when I'm hunting. Oh yeah, and I even like the squirrels, man. I even like the squirrels. Matter of fact, I used to hunt deer, and the squirrels would be the first thing come in of a morning, and I'd carry peanuts out there with me for the squirrels, just because when you put the peanuts out and the squirrels ain't going nowhere, as long as you're part of that normal and natural environment, them deer won't hesitate at all to walk up there when them squirrels are on the pile. Not, you know, that I baited deer or anything. No, it's legal in Kentucky. Make this man president. I don't know what I want that job. I like the color of my beard the way it is. Hey, 2 years of being a president and you'll be a white-headed, I guarantee you that, son. Courtney Torres, Ginger Billy. Well, I'm a hillbilly. What's Ginger? You just got your comma in the wrong place there, I suppose. But they make me think I hear deer. Oh, well, there is that, but there's a distinct difference because they hop, so it's like, ch, and it sounds like, well, it almost sounds bipedal. A squirrel does. They more sound like something walking to me. But I can definitely hear a difference in the cadence of the walk and the gait of a four-legged ungulate as opposed to a tiny little four-legged rodent. Personally, that's just me. But I've been in the woods a long time. Bugs Bunny. Oh, Lordy. I went to a bar with Elmer Fudd one time. And I said, man, you're going to drink them Hillbilly Red. He said, is it whiskey? I said, no, it's whiskey and vodka and all that. But yeah, drinking with me is definitely risky. Man, I seen a joke about that the other day, and I just can't remember. I told it wrong. I used to love watching them old Elmer Fudd commercials. I'll think of it in a minute. I smoked my breakfast this morning, so. Tanner Baker, you assume I like Trump. Well, don't assume about nobody's political standpoint. Number one, just because, well, in my opinion, I am non-affiliated, okay, because I think politics and their two sides cause a fight. And there's just so many good people out there that have let relationships go asunder because they feel like they disagree on a point, when all of them people is lying to you and purposely putting you in a situation where you're fighting people what could be your friends. So I don't do politics. I'm what you call a chillbilly. I'm a cross between a hippie and a hillbilly. Okay, hold on. Wait. Arkansas will take place Friday, September 4th through Saturday, September 5th. Hey, that's my birthday, September 5th. The man, the legend, Sports by the Gram is in the house. It's legal now in Tennessee. Yeah, you do in Tennessee. You look like Ginger Billy. I think I'm a bit smaller. He got more muscles than I got. I'm puny compared to old Ginger Billy. We can have a drink, Stephen Boy. The worst drink combo, Bubba Bama, worst drink combo. I'll tell you a really bad one that I thought was just absolutely terrible. Root beer and Jägermeister. Somebody recommended it, but I guess they like two of them flavors. It was just the nastiest, because I don't really like licorice and I hate root beer. And putting the two of them together was just the worst. Hated it. True, it depends on the force floor. Sometimes I think I hear running, especially mid-November. Look, and it's a squirrel. Yep. Hold on, I'm way, way behind. Division is the politician's way. Thank you, Trolling Stone. I appreciate you. Claim those labels. I subscribe to your channel. Chill Billy, love it, mate. What's up, Moonshine? What's up, George? Veteran. I am a veteran, yep. Oh, little ginseng. There's a little bit of ginseng around here. You're amazing, Red, and I appreciate you back, Bubba Bama. I thank every one of you guys for stopping by my lives. Let's see, you need to come to Abigail's plan in August. I'll be out of the Army then, so come watch me ride. I'll come check it out. Well, I mean, I'll try. It just depends on how difficult it is. I say that stuff a lot, probably too quick sometimes, because, hell, you may be somewhere I can't get to. But I'll definitely try. Ginseng moonshine, you can make that too. Matter of fact, Moonshine Depot, the place where, I have my personal label, actually carries a ginseng and honey shine, and it's delicious, especially during cold season. It's awesome. I ain't cooking up mash now, no. A fresh ginger ale? I ain't got a fresh ginger ale. I sure don't. You got them pet fish they out swimming right now. That trolling stoner with 6 pounds, come on. Lord, what I'd give for 6 pounds, let me tell you. Thanks, brother, I appreciate it. Look, that deserves a beverage. Let's see, what do we got? We may have something, guys. I got something for you. How about we do? I got a bag of goodies. In my bag of goodies, I got a few things, right? This is a Chug Bud. Chug Buds are a lot of fun. They're super compact, super portable. Let's see, 5 seconds on stream, and I already know that this dude makes fine shine. Aloha, dude, hey. Is it that obvious? Now, I've been around it a long time, but only allegedly. Look here. Allie Mae packed up my lunch today, so let's see what we got. Honey bun, a White Claw, a Mountain Dew Voltage, a whole pack of honey ham, and popsicles as a cooling pack. I love my old lady. I call her my trailer park princess. She's finer than frog hire, but she come up poor, so she don't know. That's the only reason I got her all that. She got bad vision. So what we say? The only thing I got, y'all want to see White Claw go down in this or a Mountain Dew? We do either one of them for you. What do you got? Let's go. I ain't got no 120 with me. I do got some at the house. Oh, honey bun is always a must. Bull bronc from barrels. All proceeds go to buy and building playground equipment. That's awesome. The County Milk says one friendly to the handicapped children in our country. That's awesome, Lee Moore. I love that. White Claw. TV Static. Mountain Dew. White Claw. Mountain Dew all the way. Let's go. Uh-oh. We're neck and neck, people. W's and M's. W's and M's. Let's see them. Everybody can vote. We got 58 people in here. Let's see what we're drinking. Both, you come, bub. We got one Chug Bud. It clips on the top of the can like that. I can't put it on two of them. I suppose I could do them back to back, but we're going to do one at a time, just for the sake of time. Mountain Dew, both. Oh, WC, Mountain Dew. Uh-oh, they even again. Oh, White Claw's coming out ahead. I prefer Jack Daniels or Moonshine Straight. I do enjoy it myself. Uh-oh, White Claw is taking the lead. Uh-oh, White Claw, White Claw, White Claw. Shoot, all right, which one of them here? Let me get a little lemon juice for that. All right. Y'all like my 1960s lunch box? All right, I think Mountain Dew, and then take a dip in that Chili River. Hell yeah. Come on, Andre. Look here, he got ideas now. White Cloud. I need one of them too. Need one of them too. This man is a hell of a time. We do have a ball. Listen, I'm on here for your guys' entertainment and for my sanity. And that's just being honest. Tell me these things don't taste like, well, these one's raspberry flavored TV Static. That's what you ever lick an old tube-style TV screen? Some of you ain't old enough for that, but listen, we had one that sat on top of our broken one when I was a kid. Let's go hydrate. Billy the Coop in the house, my man. Watching from Scotland. Right now I'm beside the river in Gatlinburg. We're about to take down a portable funnel, which is known as the Chug Bud White Claw edition, raspberry. I don't got a Red Bull with me, Space. So we're about to take it down. I like to have mine with just a little bit of lemon juice. What's going on? It's on the way. You guys got to stay healthy. What do you mean? Lemon's good for you. There's more vitamins in the peel than they are in the pulp and juice. Plus, it's a lot tastier. Fire. Now you got to take your little keys, guys. You put them in the bottom. That creates airflow. So the air can get into the bottom of the can to push the liquid out the bottom of the can. It happens almost as fast as I'm talking. Cheers. And that's all she wrote. Pretty good. Oh yeah, peel on orange good for you too. Make sure you wash them though. They spray these things with a lot of funky stuff. Morning, Captain, Milwaukee, Wisconsin there. What's going on, Corey and Trevor? Now Bears is coming. I know they heard that. That's what I was worried about. This man can sell auctions and you just be it. Absolutely. Watching you on the phone. While watching the Football World Cup TV. Nice. Thank the good Lord for the internet bringing us here. Absolutely. Be careful that fruit giving out explosive. I know, I washed it really good. New Zealand, I know, look. That's why I love Appalachia. I've always been fascinated with New Zealand's geography as well. Just, flora, fauna, the whole thing. Plus, isolated areas like that are always unique and beautiful, and I always wanted to go by. Made the play possum with that one. Pardon me. I have been on the Discovery Channel Candy Biscuit a couple times. Discovery Channel's Moonshiners. A little bit. I got scratches from picking berries in my fingers, and I got that lemon juice in them, son. It'll burn you now. Everybody double tap that screen. Ball python lover, how you doing? Scott Malley, it's good to see you back in here. Go with moonshine. There's a little bit of strawberry liquor in there. Captain Caveman. Let's see, I thought about moving up to the mountains, LOL, just near a creek like that. You ought to, Lee Moore. Beautiful. Come stay at mine if you come visit. Whereabouts are you? Make my own sugar shine. Ain't a thing wrong with that, ball python lover. Little room in the house, living in isolated areas would be nice to do, though. It really is. It really is. Well, because you can actually come out and hear nature, you know what I mean? You can be with yourself and your own brain, so you're not distracted. And with me with ADHD, so my brain's going in 100 million different directions anyway. So it's one of the only places I really find peace and solace. Like, y'all think I talk fast? Imagine how fast things is going on in my brain. It's about 3 times faster than that and incessant, just nonstop. So when I come out to nature and I get to like ground myself, I get my shoes off, get my toes in the mud, you know what I mean? Down by a positively charged area. So there's positively charged ions in moving water, that's a fact, and it does good things for your health. So absolutely, get out someplace isolated. What it do, what it do? What's going on, Corey? Good to see you back. Hello from Hamburg, Germany. Same, I feel you, man. You in West Virginia? No, that's almost heaven. But it's not that West Virginia that John Denver's talking about in that particular song. But it is beautiful up there. This looks a lot like West Virginia down through here, I will say. Did I just stumble upon the patron saint of beards? Potentially. Still me. Have a blessed day, you too, buddy. Great to see you live again, loving that water. You really can't beat it. My granddad was a creek in the woods on his property, and I mainly hunt. I can hear that waterfall where we only go. Bad thing is I got to go down a steep hill and back up. Yeah, it'll work you to death, but it's worth it, you know what I mean? And I think sometimes the work to get there might be part of the benefit as well. You know what I mean? Whoa, somebody just sent me an F key. I don't know what that means, but awesome, and thank you. Press F. Yeah, I do ground it. And also, anytime you stick your feet in the sand or the pebbles of a river or anything like that, and even just walking barefoot helps a lot. It doesn't do the same thing as burying your feet 10 inches into the ground, which I do quite often as well. But it does make a big difference in your overall health, guys. Listen, I'm 40 years old. I never go to the hospital. I'm rarely ever sick. Knock on damn wood. There's a little Buckeye right here. But I think it has a lot to do with lifestyle. I really do. You look like a very chill guy. I appreciate that. Thank you. I've always found West Virginia as a state that is well known for fiddle playing. Yeah, John Denver sang about it. Well, and actually the fiddle just it's the redneck version of a violin. You know the difference between a fiddle and a violin? One of them got strings, the other one got strings. That's it. That's the only difference. And it's a style of play, I suppose, but yeah. Appalachians, I rock out on some fiddle now. Most time I just sit here and listen to the sound of the woods. Me too. A lot of times when I hunt whitetail, right? So when I was hunting on the family farm, kind of like shooting fish in a barrel, just because I know them so well. I grew up there, you know what I mean? So I knew when they was coming through, when they weren't coming through. Like, I go out there and sit an hour early in the dark, you know what I mean? Just to listen to the world wake up. I ain't doing no fishing right now. 40, yep, 40. I won't be 41 till September. Doing any fishing, not right now. Let's see, you're one of the coolest dudes on live, man. Gotta love this, man. Thank you, Trolling Stoner. I appreciate that. I have found gold. I do a little bit of prospecting from time to time. Get those likes that what are like. Dang, we got 75 likes and 104 people in the chat. Oh my God. And 285 of them Jimmy thingies. He needs a muffler on that thing. I hear him plumb over yonder. Doing some noodling. Don't put your business out here. Oh, you mean catfish grabbing? Grabbing with your hand. Hey, do you have some dangerous animals? Oh, there's some dangerous animals around. I'm with apex critter, you know what I mean? So I don't I never considered myself prey in the woods, you know. I ain't been up north like in Alaska and such like that, but black bear are dangerous, but I wouldn't, they ain't coming after me. When I'm gonna shave all that? Probably not, Converse, Jordan. That makes everything golden for me. Cheers to 40, I hear you. What's your rarest ride? My rarest ride. I'm trying to figure out what that means. Do any more hillbilly moonshine shots? Not recently. They don't like me to do them. I'll tell you, when you're a dad of 4 days, and especially a young, and you know what I mean? When I did that, both my girls were grown up. They, you know, it was a divorce time in my life. It was a strange and weird episode, but it takes days to recover from those. What is this stream all about? LL Cool J? Well, I've been spending most my... No, that's, is that not LL Cool J? Who is that? That's actually the other one. Who did Gangsta Paradise? Not LL Cool J. LL Cool J played in Deep Blue, that shark movie. Can't remember. And now I don't know what your question was. Let's see. Oh, we just are hanging out, enjoying beautiful bits of nature, talking about anything and everything that you could ever want to ask a hillbilly. Nothing's off the table. Muddy Banks in Mississippi. Catfish is crazy down there. Nah, I don't need to bring it down here, Les Red. Or Lay Red. Oh my God, is it really you, Gatlin Morris? It is absolutely really me. I'm behind though. Later, you come up. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, talking about cars, rarest ride. I don't know. I ain't never been like a gearhead. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't had many rare rides. I mean, I had a 1976 Olds Cutlass, the 442. Not really rare. Oh, it was Coolio. You're right. I was about to say that. Brendan, $2. Let's go. Thank you. I am the dude that did the 4-wheel drive. Oh.
Sorry. Trying to get to that rock.
Go down that way, right at the top on the other side of this bush is a slight trail down. It's a lot better than this one. It's gonna be slicker than snot. But yeah, it's just right over there, right past that sign. It's got more of a step down. Oh snap, the Duck Dynasty guy. No, that ain't me, Ricardo. Oh, catfish get huge, and I've seen videos. Well, actually, what was it? It was Girls Gone Grabbling. You know what I mean? Where they go out in that area and catch big old catfish. Thank you, Mimi. I appreciate you. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful out here in Maryland. I wish I got some of that Duck Dynasty money. Get thrown several feet into the air by a bison and surviving at Yellowstone. Oh, that's amazing. I mean, not cool that that happened, but it's cool that you survived it. Because them are just massive creatures. Are you the dude that used a weird doohickey to shoot SpaghettiOs and moonshine? No. Why? Who you been talking to? Would never. That's just doesn't sound like anything that I would do. That's strange. I don't know why you would mention such a thing. What's your favorite restaurant in Gatlinburg? I like Bubba Gump. Bubba Gump's is okay, Lemore, but I tell you, there's a lot of other cool little dives. My favorite restaurant in Gatlinburg, if I'm going to just have like a regular day of it, a nice pint, Boadicea's Celtic Pub. They got the best Guinness on tap, and they'll put a picture on the top of it. They do like a laser engraving on the foam. It's really freaking cool, and they got the best burgers in, 47 counties. The new BB season, not yet. I haven't, no. I didn't even watch all the episodes of my season. I just don't watch a whole lot of TV. So even season 25, I'm missing several episodes in between there somewhere. That's how much I watch TV, really. Got a jar in the water, that good stuff. Not right now, Ray's Outdoors. I didn't bring it. Well, I brought a little bit of strawberry. They can probably get us a snort of strawberry. I don't reckon they got nobody around. just for you guys that have been sending all them likes and thanks and super thanks. Whew, that's a good one. That's 2 good swallers. Beautiful state with Gordon. I know, I need to check it out. That's one state I've never been to. Gandalf the Red. See, this is way before the gray. Some like the young version of Gandalf. What y'all don't know is Lord of the Rings is set in the future. But yeah, that's who I'll be in 500 years. Well, off for the day with the family. Great to see you. Stay blessed. Till next time. We'll see you, Corey, man. Appreciate you. What did I do for the 4th of July? I sat at home with my family. Ricardo, they are no better burgers. They use brioche buns. They got hand-patted seasoned burgers that they make themselves. They use a good cut of beef to do so. They got them Red Robin big old steak fries, and they heavily season. My favorite burger over there is called the Bangers and Mash Burger, and they take sausages, and then they soak them in Guinness, and then they take them sausages and fry them and put them on top of 2 hand-patted burgers with mashed potatoes, gravy, caramelized onions, cheese, and put that on a brioche bun. You want to talk about stupidly delicious? That's the one. But my favorite thing up there is what's called the spice bag, and it's just chicken pieces better than Chick-fil-A could ever think about being. And they're seasoned just perfect. But they got taters, onions, green peppers, and stuff like that fried in with it with a big seasoning, and they hand it to you in a brown paper bag the size of a small child. It is delicious. Oh, I'm way behind. Absolutely. Ball python lover. Tom Bombadil. I've got that before. I know. I mean, I really have heard that, Avon. I really got to get over to Ireland to try me some. But Guinness outside of Ireland isn't Guinness. I've heard that. I have absolutely heard that. Maybe we go hunting when I come in for leave in November. I'd love to. So November, I got a couple of different hunting opportunities going on, guys. Twisted Wings Outfitters and Seen None are some people that I'm going to be partnering up with, and Shotgun Shiesty and Johnny Sips. Hopefully, Johnny Sips. I ain't going to put him out there and say he's going because I think he's got a lot going on. But anyway, we trying to get out. I'm going to go first-time bird hunting. I've hunted every critter, creeping and crawling, but I've never really hunted ones flying outside of dove and quail. I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I'm super excited to be going this winter, and I'm going to be posting content for you guys to watch too. Thank you, Ricardo. I appreciate you. Fermented on the inside. That's why it don't affect him. This is true, Nick. This is true. Love you right back. Jay Copel, what's going on? We're doing good. Duck, duck, goose. I'll be hunting now. Hoo-wee. Sounds good. Wait, I'll get so behind in what I'm talking about. Let me catch up to the bottom here. Not the OG football about to start. Not now, OG, the football about to start. Okay, maybe I'll get up. How many people we got in here? 64? I say the game has started. Can we get a cannonball? Lord have mercy. I don't know. I'm in my full long breeches, and I got stuff in my pockets and all that. Plus, it's only about 5 foot deep right there, but I can still do a cannonball. It's gonna hurt my eyes. Jack Hoffman, how you doing? If you ever visit Idaho, I would recommend the outer areas of Payette. I'll check it out, Zeke, on a map before I go. I could listen to you all day, man. Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate you. Can we hunt bear in Tennessee without a quota hunt or a special permit? Honestly, I'm not sure. I know as a local that I go up there when I get my license, and then it ain't a lottery or nothing. We got a lot. There's more bear here than almost any other black bear than almost any other place in the world. No, it ain't Sasquatch. There's some people back yonder swimming. Well, because this time of year, it's hard to find an empty spot on this river, and I'm telling you, this is a big area out through here, and this is not an easily accessible area. People are walking in. That's why I had to tell that fella earlier. He come walking down this trail. There ain't nothing but a big rock right here. You can't hardly get down to the bank from here unless you got like goat hooves and goat abilities or whatever. You can, but you got to be a rock climber, and he had youngins and stuff with him, so I sent him around that trail over yonder. ZZ Top, more like ZZ Flop. Let's see, what would be your favorite meal restaurant, or what would you get out and hunt yourself? Ernest Patterson, let's see. If I was going, so my favorite meal, if I'm going to hunt myself, is going to be backstrap, tender, like from venison backstrap, mashed potatoes, gravy, corn on the cob, and a biscuit, a homemade cat head biscuit, country biscuit, maybe cornbread. All right, I'm out. Much love, Red. Till next time, see you, Zeke. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you stop by for many more. Big brother on loudspeaker, Red. Go ahead. All clear. Derek Hall, how you doing? Hey, I had a blast on Big Brother. It was just such a long time ago, though. I'm trying out for some others now. What's the nearest town to you? Gatlinburg. That's the nearest, closest town to me. The strawberry was Screwball, V8 strawberry with peanut butter and a jelly sandwich. Ooh, I'll have to give that a try there. Oh, shit, I got relatives in the chat. What's up, Ernest? Nick Patterson, shouting out Ernest Patterson. I got a jet too, lunchtime. See you later, Alexander. Appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget, squirrel dumplings is fire. I would just say, I mean, it's a great meal. I don't eat mac and cheese. I'm not a fan of it. I think we ate too much government cheese as a kid. Mac and cheese was always on the menu and just don't like it. But I do love me some squirrel dumplings. The Netherlands is so small compared to that. I want to go out there and check it out, though. Good stream. Thank you, Alexander. I appreciate you. Good, brother. It was a minute ago. For sure. Living the best life in nature. All the best. Later on, I appreciate that. Everybody, and people, other people's enjoying it too. We got people out swimming in the water, which is how it should be. Dove and rice. Oh, fire. Come on. Bacon wrapped dove breasts. Grill them. Get a little burn on that bacon, make it nice and crispy. And sometimes I like them almost rare on the inside. Ooh, you made me hungry. Made me hungry. Let's see, how many people we got in here? Lord have mercy, 61. Where's everybody watching from? Boba Fett. Actually, so I was working with somebody out of North Carolina to create my own strain. We worked with Leafly and coordinated actually registering the genetics. It was called Hillbilly Haze. Unfortunately, in the first few months of its life, it took several blights and then some spider mites. So it didn't quite take off, but the name is still registered. And once we get things going again, it was a Trop Cherry cross with Death Star and Kim Dog. Those are just some terpene profiles that I really enjoy, and love that humulene, limonene, carotene, and all that stuff that really gives that strong, gassy but citrus kind of a taste. Not to go off in the left field there. England, England, England. Let's go, let rip. Let's see, G. Davis out there from Australia. You ever putting them Skittles in moonshine and leave them in the fridge to get juicy? Absolutely. I'm also put Skittles in my thumpers. So I've run and made tropical fruit Skittles before where I put them. So I got a 10 rig, half-gallon gin basket rig that sets up and the shine runs through all of them and it drops. They're like doublers, like thumpers, right? They drop that excess water. But on the last couple, not the last one though, but on the last couple, say jars 7, 8, and 9, you put Skittles in there and that liquor will carry that flavor on through there and it'll give you that nice Skittly taste. I'm behind that tree on the left. You ain't done it. Here in Alabama, what's up, Brantley? Good to see you. Pennsylvania in the house. Merca. Hacksaw Jim Duggan's brother. Maybe. Slovenia. What's going on, Beta? New York. Just kind of wondering where we are. Pasadena River, somewhere in the mountains. Actually, Carl Southern. Carl Southard. Carl Southard. Sorry, it's hard to see some of these guys because I got a light backdrop on that rock. It's hard to read them. But no, we are on the Little Pigeon River just outside of Gatlinburg, Tennessee in the Great Smoky Mountains. Matter of fact, the Greenbrier section of the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Harderwijk, Central Netherlands. You know what? I've never been able to really pronounce words in the Netherlands very good. You know what I mean? And Iceland's really tough for me. I just guess because I ain't familiar with the alphabet, and I usually pick up on things fairly well linguistically. You know what I mean? I do a lot of mimicking, and I got echo college, so usually I'm pretty good. But I guess I ain't had a lot of exposure to it. Hawaii in the house. What's up, Cal? Cal Green, love from the UK, boss. Love right back at you, Marilyn. I appreciate you. Absolutely heard of Skittles and White Lightning. Oh yes, delicious. The other left. You ain't done it. Do I know any banjo players? I wish I did. I love the sound of a good banjo roll. You know what I mean? Hey, Red, there you Becca Wecca. What you doing, darling? It's good to see you. I've been trying to keep an eye out for another of your lives. Just sit up and listen while I take care of stuff around the house. I love that. I'm glad you're in here, Becca. Good to see you, darling. Lord, I am behind. It's almost fit your clothes. I don't remember what it said before, so it's hard for me to put the context to that comment. I don't really know. Looks beautiful there. Not a whole lot like that in New Jersey. Split the shit. Oh, really? I don't think I've been through Jersey much. I don't reckon I have. Thank you, Ever Deeper. That's what I'm talking about. And take it deep, son. 4 or 5 and let it roll. You know what I mean? Nice, better than I watch some Indian streamer on Twitch. A lot of cool people and a lot of cooking. I love cooking shows. So one of my guilty hobbies that one of my favorite things to do is baking. Yes, I know, but I love baking. I like sweet confections, concoctions, and all kind of French pastries. I love that stuff. Making phyllo doughs and cheesecakes, and I love it. So I love watching cooking channels. Man, I love the place you're at. One of the luckiest people I've been in touch with lately. Oh, I appreciate that, Carl. Wow, Shoulder Creek. It is beautiful. I got some people swimming right now. I was trying to give them their privacy, but for the majority, that's that right there. From California. Appreciate you, Vanessa. How are you doing, Means? How are you doing? I suppose it does. How you doing? Let's Joe in the house. What's going on down in the shed? Listen, you done got my old lady hooked on them B8 drinks, and I tell you what, they are a fine tasting beverage. Unfortunately, I've already had 3 today. But when you mix them with strawberry shine, they make a fine drink. What's up, MS Parade? Wait, hold on. I gotta figure out. Can't see it out. MS Pereira. I'm in Arizona. I'm currently 115 degrees. Lordy mercy, that's hot. Whoops, catch you looking. I'm good. Gonna watch football here. Have a great day, sir. All right, get it. I never was able to get into soccer much or football. Wicked Auctioneer, have you ever tried? You'd probably make a killing. I don't know. I've heard they make a lot of money. Maybe I should get into it. You ain't missing much. Don't worry about New Jersey. Well, I think that's one of the reasons I like to go check those kind of places out. I love traveling. I find the more you discover about who you are, the more you can really understand about who you are, and the only way to do that is by traveling. Immersing yourself in other people's culture, experiencing other people's point of view and culture. I love that. How's everybody doing, says down in the shed. What's going on? Snapshot Sniper Yosemite Sam. That's me. I'm the real life version. When they do a Bugs Bunny cartoon real life, if I'm not cast for Yosemite Sam, I'm gonna need y'all to petition, riot peacefully, and is there such thing as peaceful riots? I'm just kidding. Have you had the new one yet? I sent them to you first. Oh, you ain't even had them yet? Lord, try one. Try one. They're delicious. I hope it's not a limited edition. Nice. I say all good down in the shed. How are you from Trolling Stoner? Andre, I used to do fluffy pancakes back in college with rum, essence, and some raisins in the batter. Absolute fire, especially when we're down some beers with that. My favorite way to make that sounds good too, except I don't like raisins, but I get the rum. Rum pancakes would be awesome. I'd probably do rum pancakes with bananas Foster, to where you take in caramelized bananas with a little bit of rum too, and then put that on top to give it a little bit of a double rum hit. But my favorite way to make pancakes is I do an orange glaze with bacon. So you put your bacon bits inside your pancakes and then fry it up. Oh my God, especially, or you can use pancetta. If you render your pancetta and then you fry your pancakes in that pancetta fat. Lordy mercy. Greetings from the Netherlands. I love it. Small country, 2 million people, but full of untouched nature and good food. I know, I gotta come check it out. I've heard great things. Ooh, that sounds absolutely scrumptious. Doesn't it though? I'm telling you, I ain't cook now. Eric Luther, too much makeup. I don't know, maybe I missed a comment. I don't get it. How are you today, Red? Hope it's going good. Sean White, it is going great, man. So much nonsense in this world. You ain't kidding, Golden Lamp. Full of it. I mean, you just kind of got to roll that diet Molotov cocktails. How you make a Molotov cocktail? Well, not like a real. I shouldn't say that on here, because maybe I know how to do that, okay? No, not panning for gold right now. Whoa! Down in the shed with the 20 spot. Let's go. My man, I appreciate you. I'll be sure to grab you the new one. My son and I love the V8 Energy. A little better for you than the Red Bulls and all others. Man, honestly, I'm going to start looking for them because they got about as much caffeine in them as my little Red Bulls do. And those are delicious. Plus, they go down so easy, no carbonation. They don't bloat me as bad. I probably shouldn't have had 3 of them today. But you might have turned me on to something. Maybe I changed my old hillbilly mind. I get set in my ways about certain things, you know what I mean? My safe drink. Sausage would be better. Hey, to son. No, they're not in a canoe. They just back there swimming. Diet ones? Yeah, I've seen a lot while on hikes in the summer on those. Let's see, the skis, snow. Oh, Lord, I've never been skiing. Yeah, can y'all believe that I ain't never been skiing, nor snowboarding, nothing like that. Now, I've jumped on a piece of vinyl siding with some rope in the front of it and acted like it was a snowboard when I was a kid in Kentucky, but I ain't never really been. Oh, bacon pancake recipe is the most American thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna go for it. You should truly try it. It is absolutely delicious. When you do your orange glaze, all you need is the zest of an orange, maybe a little bit of orange extract if you really want to get that orange pop, but you can also just use orange juice, which I recommend. And then just put that in with some confectioner sugar and make like a drizzle to go over them. And you can also add it to your maple syrup, and it makes like an orange flavored maple syrup. So it really gives like the orange cinnamon roll icing kind of a deal, but with that bacon, there's just something about it, that tart, and oh man, it's fire, trust me. Just trust old Hillbilly Red, I wouldn't lie to you. Good day, Cobb, all the way from Australia. Saying you true blue, genuine, nature's fine gentleman of this age. I appreciate that. Sorry I did that in Australia. It was unintentional. It just come out that way because I watched so much Steve Irwin as a kid. But I absolutely love Australians. Actually, one of my favorite people in the Big Brother house was Bowie Jane, DJ Bowie Jane. She's from Australia. And I have there's something that's real similar about a real country accent and then an Australian accent. I just really like it. Send you a few Ks. Wait, what are we talking about? You know, I've been kneeboarding and I've been wakeboarding, but I've never been water skiing. It's something I've always wanted to try. What's going on, Justin? I haven't snowboarded. I have snow skied, though. I want to try them. I really do. I love that on YouTube. We can go back and watch live streams later or something to watch during supper. Do you really go back and watch it? I'm just curious, man. I really hope somebody does, because they do post on my long form. I let them post up, because I love it. I love getting in here talking with you guys. You said genuine in a spot-on way. Heck yeah. I appreciate it. Listen, on my bucket list, well, I can't tell you. Dang it, I'm really bad for saying things I ought not to, especially when it comes to like productions and stuff like that. But I'm doing my best to try to make it toward Australia sometime. Whether that be in a reality TV form or what. Yeah, skiing or snowboarding is the best. When you hit that fresh snow and just glide, it seems unreal. I love that. I love that. See, when I went to Hawaii, I caught a tube one time, and I was a boogie board, not even surfing, because I ain't never really surfed. We didn't have any surfboards. But I was on my belly body surfing a boogie board, and I got in that little tube, and you're gonna talk about, it's the same thing as like going underwater in a whitewater rapid. For me, it's just like this peace and serenity of just being immersed fully in nature. Nothing else going on matters, because everything around you is so great, and I love that. It checks your ego, you know what I mean? It gives you a sense of feeling small, and those are fascinating things to me. I think it would be real similar to that with snowboard and skiing, just the power of gravity in the mountain. Maybe I'm looking too far into it. Maybe my hippie side's come out too much. Carolina says, what's going on? What's up, Bandito? Hold on. Saying hello from Mississippi. What's up, Justin? You need to do a live stream daily, brother. You must be a good feller to hang around. Well, I love it. I love interacting with you guys. I really do. And I am going to start doing live streams daily. Hopefully it'll start getting my long form views from my live streams up to where TikTok or YouTube starts paying me for my views. That's what we're trying to get to now. The regular way, yes, I ate another pack right after I did that video. They're delicious. I had zero stomach distress. They are spicy. I'm not going to lie to you. Them Bodak noodles are hot. But they're not like unbearable. They're like my level of hot. Like that's the kind of hot I like. That's when I make my noodles at house. I got a what's it called, fly by Zhang or something like that. It is a Szechuan chili oil with mushrooms. It gives like a real umami flavor to it. God Almighty, it's good. And I put that in my noodles, and then I hit it with that El Michelado spicy powder. And man, my mouth's so watering to think about it. I'll be over here eating ham in a minute. I think Allie Mae packed me a ham, but she didn't pack me no bread. So we'll just be eating ham here in a little bit. I love it. You're the best live stream I've seen in hours, bro. Heck yeah, American man. I appreciate you. Hillbilly the kid, dude. Hey, I'm living the dream. Matter of fact, I'm feeling fine in a frog hire. Split 4 ways on a Friday, hung about like a hair in a biscuit. If I was any better, I'd be a twin. As a matter of fact, I've got the feeling so good about it. I'm gonna put a hand in the pocket to keep clapping about it. I love it when people ask me, because it gives me an excuse to say that. Really nice man. Thank you, Trolling Stoner. I say, damn, you're freaking lucky. They tear me up, son. You didn't bother me at all. They weren't even no like distressed this morning. You know, I thought it might burn me twice. Not none a bit. I reckon my body just sucks all in the spiciness because I'm ginger. Super spicy. Bateron, I feel exactly what you just said. It's humbling yourself when you feel small in nature. Only good things come from humbling ego. Absolutely. Absolutely. You got to check that thing every now and again or you outrun yourself. Time for the red pack from Mr. Red. Is the red? So I've heard things and I did a little research and apparently the red pack and they got them even at 3 times hot too. I'll try them. You know I'll try anything. I ain't scared of nothing. Try once. You know what I mean? Jazzy Eyes, I will forever watch you, and I'm not even kidding. Thank you, Jazzy Eyes. I appreciate you. I can't eat spicy food too much. I love it, son. It's something about it. So I'm ADHD. I don't make a proper amount of dopamine, right? And I have a lot of sensory things that go on, but I got food aversions. And luckily, one of the things that I don't have aversions to is spice. Spice is something that helps me eat things that I would otherwise not consider safe foods, right? So I use spice in a manner so that I eat more variety of things. And I just love the heat. Matter of fact, I'm a fella that puts habanero puree on everything. I love the way it tastes. We do smoked French toast with a thick brioche. That's the only way to make French toast, by the way. Battered on the grill, out in the Traeger. Come on, whipped cream, brown sugar, and bourbon. That's a fire glaze as well. Mixed berries, tampon, really good balsamic vinegar, the thick sweet kind. Come on, now you talking Becca Wecca. I know I shouldn't know anything about what you just said, but I certainly do. All them flavors is hitting. I was literally typing, give us some red-isms. How many tattoos you got? How many you know about? That's the better question. How many do I know about? I got a bunch, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, if you count them as 1, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22. I know I got others, I ain't. 23, 24, 25. A bunch of them. I got a bunch of them. That's how many. Okay, well, red, green, yellow, I don't care. You're gonna try them all like the Pokemon. I gotta catch them all, son. I like them. I think they're delicious. You know what we ain't done? No. We ain't done like an official beer stick chug on this entire live, guys. We got about 50 people in here. I think that's about worth it right there. Right answer was also not enough. Josiah watch TV? I absolutely could use a friend. I need as many friends as I can get. Especially in the social media world. Listen, without friends, fans, followers, I'm nobody. You're the pedestal on which I stand. Thank you for watching. It's like that old saying goes, if a tree falls in the woods and nobody's around to hear it, who gives a shit? It's the same way. If I make a video and nobody watches it, who cares, you know? So I really do appreciate you guys. Rural Tennessee, cheers to you. ZZ Bottom or ZZ Flop, either way. Gentleman Jack, there you go, Beast Within. Ain't not a thing wrong with it. Something fell out of my hat. Is that what it was? I felt something go down. Lord, about sabotaged my lunch break. Get that back in there. Y'all didn't see that, did you? I do Frank's hot sauce and anything else is mud. Your country reminds me of my family in the hills. Heck yeah, Bartholomew. I'm glad I can be that. Hopefully it's a good feeling and a sweet nostalgia, if you will. Don't lose that. Lord, no, we can't lose that, Jerome. Have I ever chugged against Badland Chugs? He won't answer none of my chugs. He can't chug as fast as I can. I beat his world record on Mountain Dew. I just didn't do it official. And he don't like that. But he does volume that I can't compete with. I just can't drink that much. I don't want to stretch my stomach to that point. There's a lot of other things that go along with doing that. And I just don't want to do that, that's all. I do quick chugs, not big chugs. Minivan, appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, absolutely peaceful. Every now and again you get some folks come out on tube, but that's awesome. Is he actually ducking you? That's why. Wait. I don't know what the other question was. Sick hat, man. That thing is unique. Reminds me a lot of the old West style hats combined with a miner and a frontier. Well, I created this style. It's actually called the Appalachian. You just been at the front of the reason being when you were hauling around things in a Appalachian, your hat's done went floppy where things is starting to flop down, right? It'll get down in your eyeballs. Now, if you got something in front of your eyes and you're walking in the woods, things like trees that get it underneath there, and there's been more than one person in Appalachia lost an eyeball to a tree underneath a hat. So, I figure we just flip the hat bill up like that, throw a little pin in it. This is completely by my design. I'm working on a patent and trademark on it right now. Viking Kings Calamity Sam. Oh, you mean Yosemite Sam? Oh, snap, we live, Lisa J. What's going on? I'd like to say thank you, Polo 1994. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody that subscribed during the live, guys. Yes, this is what, it is they call city folk flatfoot, but they don't understand, right? Four-wheel drive. Love you, brother. Thank you, Gavin. I appreciate you. Lone Soak 2016. Uncle Sam, chill. Rhonda Miller, how you doing? I know you had requested that I do one of them spicy seltzers. I did one in a video, but I don't know if you was on here. But what's funny is you actually have the same name as my mother. Oh, heck yeah, that's a sick name. I'm a sucker for making hats. I'm a bull rider out in Mississippi, and I shape all my hats. I try to keep them classic country with the old West twist. Levi, make some of these. Now, I need to find blanks. I'm looking for blanks so that I can turn them out and sell them myself, or find somebody to collaborate with to do and to consign them so that I can push them out there. I get hundreds of people that want hats, but, you know what I mean? It takes a while to make a good hat. And if you got to get good material. Awesome. Today's my 50th birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Rhonda Miller. I hope it's the best birthday you've ever experienced in all 50 of them years. And I hope that every single day and birthday gets exponentially better after that. I truly mean that. I hope it's an awesome one. Loon Soak, give the man 10K. Yes, that'd be great. Hope everybody's doing well, guys. What do we got? We got about 64 people in here. Have I asked where y'all from recently? We got some more people coming down on the inner tubes. Oh, yep, they hitting rocks. The river's actually up enough where you can tube it right now. Most of the time it's a little bit low and you just end up with raspberries on your behind. What are we drinking today? A little bit of everything. You doing any four-wheel drive lately? Love you, human. Not lately, J-Stick. Indeed it does. Hat shaper needs way more skill than most people think. My most recent hat was an old West Gambler with an old piece of Latigo. Nice. That broke after I got stepped on. That's awesome. See, that's creativity. It's Rome out there in Colorado. What's the temp of the water right now? It ain't that bad. I'd say water temperature, to guess conservatively, would be about 67 to 68 degrees. South Carolina, Bartholomew, nice. I love South Carolina. Hey, some people tubing. I love seeing people come out and enjoy nature. This don't cost nothing. Go to your local forest fire. BLK says, California, good to see you. Trucking and ducking. Howdy, how are you? We should probably put together another beverage, guys. Or should we have a little lunch first? I don't know that I've ate much today. Other than this lemon. Yeah. Still got part of my lemon there. That's a good breakfast. California Hagbuck. Great outdoors. What's up, Pilgrim? Oh, yeah, it is hot, Sean. Paul grew up in Appalachia. Go there every winter, and let me tell you, the snowy mountains are certainly different than the dry winters we have out in the city. I hear that, Levi. Ron Miller, Southeast Missouri, Appalachia, and you are. Oh, do I whistle at night? I ain't that superstitious, but just to be on the safe side, no. No. Thank you, Allison, for the sparkles. I love seeing all them gifts, guys. Thank you. especially different. I don't know if I've had sparkles before. How goes it, Rob? Kentucky says howdy. Right back to you, Allison. Thank you so much. What's up, human? All the way from Orlando, Florida. Hopefully, in December, I'll be going down to Orlando for the Over the Edge celebrity event. It's at the Malaya something or another hotel down there, and it's just a bunch of reality TV people that get together and have a good time. The fans come out, we sign a bunch of babies and shake a bunch of hands, or shake a bunch of babies, sign autographs, kiss babies, and shake hands. There we go. Or yeah, that's right. I really thought I seen that style of hat before, but I can't find anything searching for it. No, that's because I created it. As far as I know, I've looked myself. That's why we call it Appalachia. I got a poor man patent on it right now, and we're working on paying the money to get them in production and all that for my copyright. Stay hydrated. It's hot. Well, it is hot right now, too. Just dealing with the wildfire smoke up here in Minnesota. Lordy mercy. I don't watch TV. Florida's fun. Depending on where you go. It's like any place else. I'm trying to give you four-wheel drive. How you doing today, brother? I hope you're doing well. Doing really good. Wrestling Channel, good to see you. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Well, that is a good question. I don't know what his quota was to start out, because that's going to give you a drive on how much peppers he was set out to pick. And then whether or not he had a full day, a half day, or a whole day, or a partial day, you know what I mean? There's a lot of factors that affect the amount of peppers that Peter Piper could have picked, even if it was a peck at a time. So to precisely be able to tell you how many peppers Peter Piper picked would be perfectly possible, but I think to assume would be pretentious. Also, not pertinent. Do it again, man, 3 times in a row. Red, at least you have AC there. We got no AC in the barracks rooms. Actually, I don't have AC. I got some winter units at my house, and the river's running, but my house unit went out a couple years ago, but we don't keep it real cool, like 75 degrees what we keep in the house there, and we let a lot of windows open and we let the fans run. I've always liked it that way. Look, can you talk like the people in the auction? I don't really know how to call. I could talk fast, and if I was given like the, sorry, that's delicious. I love me a lemon. If I was given like something to say, I bet I could. Everybody get $1 over here. Anybody gonna give me $1.25 and $1.50? We got $1.50 over here and $1.75 and $1.75. Anybody gonna give me $1.75? Can I get $1.80? $1.80 coming in and $1.85. You know what I mean? I could say stuff really fast, but I don't really. There's like a repetition. There's stuff that they do that helps them call. You know what I mean? I just don't know how to do that. Oh no, so improbable. Sorry. Tongue twisters always twist me up. Like maybe 30, unless his harvest sucks. Right. Peter Piper's a young feller from what I've heard. So his pickle farm probably ain't that great. See, Levi, there's all kind of factors. Sally does sell them seashells by down there by that seashore. It's a fake. LOL, AC in my cars. Yep, 4x65. Oh my God, a cast extra from F Troop. Oh my God, a cast extra from F Troop. Don't know what that means. Much love from the SIP. Much love right back at you, Jacob. Let's say, here's a good tongue twister because it sounds so easy when you're good at it. Irish wristwatch. Oh, yeah. Try saying that 5 times fast. Be glad with your river in Munich is so dry it's forbidden to fill your pool by law. That's crazy, Bill Frassenderf. Whoa. Bill Frost der Wert Illiger. Der Frost der Wert Illiger. Del Frost der Wert Illiger. That's a tough one. Dollar Tree Auction sale. Lucky, the coolest guy. Big Red, thank you. Now that's auction call right there. Thank you. I tell everyone I talk to about your live videos and your channel. Thank you, Wrestling Channel. I really appreciate it. It's the fishing, really good at the river behind you. It's pretty good. Looney Tunes called. They want their hat back. They can't have it. I made it. Homemade peach brandy. Come on, Joe Blow. That's the good stuff right there. Oh, F Troop was a Western. Okay. I didn't know that. A skunk sat on a stump. The stump thump. The skunk skunk. And the skunk thump. The stump stump. And that's a fact. You'd be a great Bitcoin auctioneer. I'd have a good time with it. I'd try. I just sent it to 100 people now. Nice. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Where are we at? Let's say 71 people, 160 likes. Lordy mercy, 393 of them little Jimmy things. I love it. Hey, I'm your long lost son, Red. Don't you remember? Hope all is well with you and the family. Rob Lowe, unless you're from Southern California in about 1999. Oh, absolutely beautiful page, Jared. An old TV show. Looks like actor Forrest Tucker. Nice. Already, the hat design. Dude, that's so smart. Living in the back country, out in the elements, so to speak. I love how much it simulates your brain. You're constantly problem solving because nothing's easy. Come on, Becca Wecca, you understand. She gets it. I'm not missing another one. J-Stick, let's go. I'm going to try to do them all week long, guys, and they're going to be going even longer. And you know why? Because a good buddy of mine, Let's Joe, sent me a battery pack, which I don't know why I didn't have the presence of mind to think about grabbing one of them to plug up to my phone so that my battery don't die. So we'll be able to hang out here for just as long as we want to. As long as electronics will let us. Chug a beer. Lyric gameplay. I love lyric gameplay. Yes, sir. I was born under a bridge in South Los Angeles. Uh-oh. How old are you? No. Once I got a jar of cherry shine from a guy in a parking lot. Okay. That was String Cheese Incident Show. Now, see, that probably wasn't that bad. Wood crates and mason jars and look like you, minus the beard. Sound like he's probably a pretty good fella. I just realized that hat reminds me of the people that try to hang Sam Elliott's character in the movie Shadow Rider, and his brother has to stop them from killing him. I don't watch much TV, but I'll take your word for it. Joe Blow, I think it's time for you to take a quick dip in. Boy, it is hot. It is hot. Yeah, they've been a couple people back there swimming. There was earlier. They ain't now. Polish people like you, Channel 5. Thank you. I appreciate you, Marcy. Hello from Cherokee. That's just right over the mountain. Ted Bundy, let's go with the super thanks. 5 pounds, that's what I'm talking about. It's a going, brother, man. Good to see you. What's up, Fly Cry? The moonshine homie. Yee-yee. Love from Oklahoma. Lord have mercy. So, when we gonna do some pickle juice and nope. Barnos Jones? Nope. Saludos from Mexican place that looks nice. Hold on. From a Mexican. That place looks nice. Well, howdy back to you, and I'm glad you like it. That's what we on here for, so I can share a little bit of Appalachia with you guys, for sure. Dude, take a shot with me, Lucky. I got you. I just shared it live again. Thank you, Wrestling Channel. Did I miss the beer stick? Not yet. Not yet. Hold on. Little strawberry mellow moon. 70 proof. I used it to make my V8 Pog juice drink, and I made it Pogs. Instead of pineapple orange guava, it was also pineapple orange guava and strawberry. Catch a fish by hand. I've done it, Helga. My husband and I love your... And we think you need your own TV show. I'd love to have my own TV show. That'd be amazing. Cheers to you guys. Let's have us a little swallow right here just to stay hydrated out in the woods. Pool tour instead of the beer stick works great as well. Oh, it is a great place to make shine, except all the people. It is absolutely delicious. I've seen you. Well, I gotta go like ZZ Top with arm moving to the right exit. You're a good man. Thank you, William. I appreciate you. Stroh's beer. I've had it. Watch out. There's a bear behind you. I ain't scared of it. Good afternoon, Red. God bless him. Much love from South Alabama. What's up, Hot Wheels? How do you not get drunk by drinking pure moonshine like you always do? Well, it ain't always pure moonshine. I think a lot of people assume proof, right? So when you're looking at a clear liquid in a jar, most likely you're not seeing Everclear, guys. When people are making moonshine out here in their own backyard, we're not making Everclear to drink, okay? So if it just ain't pleasant. It's the best word I can tell you. Most moonshine is going to be out there. If it's a good high test moonshine, because a lot of us Appalachian folk like to drink it a little higher test. Well, myself is who I can speak for, but about 130 is a perfect sipping liquor as far as corn goes. If you're drinking on about anything else, like I want my brandies to be in the 110 area, right? But no less than 90. You know what I mean? But for the most part, moonshine isn't something, it's really hard to get something over 170 proof unless you got a specialized rig. A lot of people don't know that. Ooh, I love me some beef jerky now. Goldfish in the beer stick. I think I'd get in trouble for that. I've never seen anybody chug so fast. It's very impressive how fast you can drink it 24 rounds. Oh, I can put them down now. Salute to Marvin Sutton, absolutely, and another salute to his son, Solomon Sutton, who recently passed in a motorcycle accident. One of my dear, close, and personal friends. Love the man to death, as good as they ever made him. So absolutely, just to throw that one in there with you. What's going on, football? Taco drone drop, bring it. Bring it, where? Show me. I'll drop my pin right now for my GPS coordinates. I need me a taco drone. Daniel Boone discovered the trail. Appalachian Trail? Daniel Boone did a lot of hiking. He was actually known as Sheltowee, which meant large turtle because he carried a big pack on his back, and he was a very tall man. Did you make an appearance on Moonshiners or Outlaws a while back? Either way, love your short content and content in general. J-Stick, yes, I've been on the Discovery Channel's Moonshiners several times, 3 or 4 times. That would start my car up. It probably would. You seen a guy in Alaska playing with bears in his backyard? Get out of here. The wasp landed on my arm. Hans from Germany, what's up? Are you the dude that drank that whole jar of shine and started crawling on the ground? That Red Bull gave you wings. That moonshine, that give you 4-wheel drive. You drink a whole jar of it, by God will. Yeah, that's me. How we doing there, Big Billy? Let me stick it out. Doing pretty good, I guess. Getting bigger. Anton, love you right back. What's up, brother? The gold fly cry, appreciate you. Is it true popcorn has stashes like randomly buried or hidden all over the place? That's what the rumors are. I know people still found it years later. Years later. Hell yeah, brother. Your content's pretty rad. Thank you, Donnie. I really appreciate you. 22R Toyota with a 2.8 liter Impala. Sound like a fun ride. No problem, man. No problem. That Red will give you wings. That Shine will give you 4-wheel drive. That's right. I say that's all right. I know what you were saying. Thank you. Thank you, Alberto. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for all the gifts, all the super thanks, and all that. Y'all are amazing. We're going to run it. I do try to be. There ain't no other way to be. If you're a line fella, you ain't going to do nothing but get yourself caught up in a bunch of mess. Oh, it is. Shut up and fish, DJ Hoffman. I didn't even bring a pole today. But it's up a little bit. Actually, down below my little rock right here, there's a spot where the trout hole up right there. There's a ledge, and I see them in there all the time. I could go in there. I might take you on my GoPro, dive in there and snatch a trout with a net, because you can get them in there. But it's up right now. River's up pretty good. Love your videos. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate you. Calm yourself, DJ. Pull time with a beer stick. Some 99 coconut for me. Let's go. That sounds like a good time. Bury my money in those hard-shell Igloo lunch boxes. I've used mason jars, coffee cans, all kind of stuff. Got both the rides from the rider. What type of trout do you guys have? We have king salmon here. I wish we had salmon. We just got rainbow trout and occasional brook trout. I've seen some gold trout in here, to be honest with you, but they few and far between. Look like a gold bar swimming around. My braces were supposed to come off yesterday. Wait, my sister kicked door in, messed up my front tooth, so now I have to wait again. Do I have your sympathy, Red? Absolutely, Connor. I didn't know if that was going to be some kind of joke or something like that, but man, that sucks. That'll wreck a mouth right there, son. You absolutely have my sympathy. Let's see, you got my inspiration. Let's see, you got my inspiration for this last part of the year. 14K, 18K, 24K. They are a little bit around here, if you're talking about gold. Rainbow and brown trout. Now, we don't have any brown trout. What you fishing for? Right now, we just fishing for smiles. That's it, man. I believe you can change the world one smile at a time. It don't cost you a dime. If you see somebody without a smile and you give them yours, they're going to give it back, and they're likely to give it to somebody else. And even if you're on a live stream and you're smiling and making people smile, they're going to go about their day in a better way and spreading more smiles. So that's all we're fishing for today. I wish I was fishing for trout. Sort of. I don't know. I like talking to you guys better. I'm glad, Connor. Need to get yourself to the South Island of New Zealand if you want some fun fishing. I'd love to. I love fishing. Ali Muhammad, let's say you should be able to fish without being harassed. Well, I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I am a local feller, but still, there are a lot of people that take advantage of things, and I think paying for permits and licensing and stuff like that helps with conservation because it puts money back into people that are able to control those fisheries, you know what I mean? Those types of things, right? So we need to put money back into that in some form or another. So I really don't mind paying for licensing and stuff like that because it helps, you know, make sure that things are done properly. At least provide some regulation. Bro, if you play bass, you'd be a dead ringer for Dusty Hill. I wish I could play the bass. I like that being better, not better. Good attitude. There you go. If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would you go? And any person, dead or alive, who would you hang with? If I could go anywhere in the world and any person, dead or alive, who would I hang with? Well, the dead person would be my granddaddy. That'd be good. And are you talking about famous people? Because that's the person I'd pick. And anywhere, if I go anywhere in the world, it would probably be to some isolated tropical island with, you know, a bunch of resources and a hammock just for me and my little family and nobody else around for a long way. If I had just that choice to go check it out, and only because they don't ever get to see that, and every now and again it's nice to just get off completely by yourself. Although, I do love the attention. Can you auction my soul to the devil? Maybe, but we have to go to the crossroads. But if you want to work up a Faustian deal, I do have a Faustian contract, but it's going to cost you a little bit. I do got to get my percentage. You know what I mean? And trust me, the devil's got my back on that one. I'm telling you, he likes for people to make extra. No, I'm just kidding. A Faustian deal is sounds so good, but it just ain't worth it. Just being funny. Oh, Lord have mercy. And Credifunk. They told me I was going to get mine off, and then the orthodontist left a new one. I had to wait another 4 years. Ooh. It does help prevent poachers. No offense, but you kind of sound like Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? I wish I could. Oh, nice. I'm in South Africa, and I'm in the hospital right now. Broke both my bones in my left arm. Oh, dang. Humerus and ulna. That's not good. That hurts. Let's see, I've been here for 2 months already, and I hate it, but I love your videos. They always crack me up. Heck yeah, Aiden, I'm glad it brings you a little bit of light to your life right now. I know it's tough. People think that when you're out in the woods that the law is not out there and you can do what you want. That is not the case. They do be watching, and you can't see them either. They be hiding over in the dark shadows, waiting on you to mess up. Conservation is a big part of keeping our fisheries and the environment clean and safe and protected. Absolutely, J-Stick. First video I ever watched of yours was the Red Bull gives you wings, Moonshine gives you four-wheel drive. Love you right back, EpiPen. Alaska and the Grandpa. Ooh, yeah. Cool prods. I say, can you say we love you? I don't know when people try to get me to say wild stuff like that. Dang, these people can't drive. They just about run over the edge of that mountain. The granddad answer, absolutely. My granddaddy taught me a lot. Never could read or write. Matter of fact, I taught my granddaddy to read and write his name, and he could write a few other things. Wise use of land. Howdy, Red. Hey, Bigfoot girl. Oh my gosh, good to see you, honey. I hope you had a good trip to Puerto Rico and safe travels back, or wherever you are. I hope you and the family are doing great. It's good to see you in here. Crookside First, WTF. This is him. I am me. I can guarantee you that. Preservation is leave it as it is. Well, there is that, but leave it as it was. We still want you to visit it, you know what I mean? And just in the fact of walking in the forest, you do change it a little bit. Our interaction with the environment, no matter how minimal, does have a little bit of a footprint. Just to walking around in the wood, you disturb my ceiling, stuff like that. But there's a certain bit of something, you know, that goes along with, you have to protect those areas, so you have to exist in them too. And go out and visit them. I think it really does us really good as humans to get out into nature. Going swimming later? I don't know, it's muggy today. I ain't got nothing on my long britches. I'd have to get my long britches wet. Who remembers that Bob Dylan interview where he talked about selling his soul? Comedy Kid, look at the guy with the orange beard. That's what I'm screaming. How you doing, Comedy Kid? Good to see you. Angela Ministries, how you doing? It was Bob Dylan, right? I'm not sure. Much love from me, my kitten, and my dog. In New Zealand, heck yeah, DJ Hoffman, much love right back to you and all you critters. West Palm Beach. That'd be a nice place to be. Here in Michigan, the DNR is a very small group. They're not like police everywhere. There are only like 6 or 8 of them in the whole state. There's not a lot here either, and I'll be honest, but this area, it isn't necessarily as big a recreational as far as for fishing. But Gatlinburg is, and they release a lot of up and through there. So it's one of those spots where, yeah, they have few resources. Well, because we have the National Forest, we have a lot more than other places. But there's a lot more here than are in some other places. So it's a lot easier to get snagged up around here. Thank you, Randy. Terry Scott, Jesus loves you and your beautiful soul. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. I'm still in Puerto Rico. Nice. All right, just send me a ticket. I'm going to come visit. Lord have mercy, I need to get down to Puerto Rico. Right now in Michigan, we got mayo burning. I live in Goldman, about an hour and a half away. It looks like it's fog outside and smells like a forest fire. Oh, Canada's burning again. Oh, I ain't looked into it, guys. I don't watch much television. Wait. Did Bigfoot Girl send me $5? How am I that far behind? Oh, my God. Leave it better than you found it. That's the one. That's the one. Going to Florida from here and then going to Kentucky to our motorhome for a few days and then back to Wisconsin. Well, y'all got a whole thing planned out. I love it. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. I didn't even see that 5 come in. Let's see. Victoria Melbourne. Adam, how you doing? Go. If Bob Dylan sold a soul, he needs a refund. He still got famous, you know what I mean? Couldn't sing a lick, but he had a genius mind, you know what I mean? Hit us with another UFO story from the sticks. Well, there was this one time I was laying in a field with several other people, and all them people were not in the same state of mind that I was. I was drinking a little bit and partaking in a little bit of fungi, maybe from the forest. Well, I'm laying down on a blanket, and I'm looking in this wide open sky, and I'm telling you, you could see the Milky Way. The sky was bright. There's no light pollution out here where we're at, so you could see a lot, right? All of a sudden, a big green bulb just pops out in the sky, right like that. And then 2 little orange things go, and then a little green thing goes, and then a little orange thing just headed out, and they were gone. And I froze for a minute. Like I said, I had maybe appreciated a little bit of the mycological resources here in the area. And I thought, all right, I got to ask somebody who's sober if that really happened. But everybody reacted to it, and I could see that it was actually going on. That's the craziest thing as far as a UAP or UFO that I've ever seen in my life. But it makes sense. We are close to Oak Ridge, and a lot of that kind of thing goes on around nuclear areas. So, but who knows what it is? Standing in the same spot, why not take us on a walk? Because the service is spotty. If I do, then I'm going to end up losing service. I could take it, but I also got my backpack and my boots, and Allie Mae packed me up a lunch here. We're going to get into eating a little bit of that here in a minute. Where'd I get my glasses? Mexico. These is Mexican Ray-Bans. They're not real. Iced vanilla and Jaeger, future pick. Oh, you mean the iced vanilla berry? Like Red Bull and Jaeger? I might have to try that. My brother is in the live with me in the comment. Aloha, brother. What's going on? 808 Hawaiian, and 808 is the Maui area code. I actually used to live, I lived outside of Kihei and then in Wailuku on the North Shore. And then we lived up in Hanapo with a fella for a little while. But I traveled all over. I stayed in a commune outside of Paia for about 3 months. Crazy story. And it's a true story, guys. I promise you. I don't embellish. I'm a realist. So I'm like looking for the scientific whatever. But I'm telling you, this thing popped out of nowhere. Whoop. Green, 2 little orange things. Green, gone. That was it. Bigfoot girl. Lots of UFO sightings here in Puerto Rico, too, from what I've heard. Have you seen anything, Bigfoot girl? Did you say Allie Mae? Yeah, Allie Mae's my lady. There's plenty of trout in this water, Wombo. Stay safe, and thanks for going live today. Or thanks for going live today. Oh, fly cry, let's see. Keep the mo for the young boys. Thank you, Fly Cry. Appreciate you stopping in. Going commando? Yeah, otherwise I'd take my bridges off and jump in the water. It'd take a lot of money for y'all to get me in that water. I ain't got no other britches. I didn't come prepared for this. That's not saying I won't do it. I'm just saying, you know. Beer stick? Where's my beer stick? You think I'd go anywhere without my beer stick? Bob Dylan on a 60-minute interview with Ed Bradley. He like literally says it word for word. I sold my soul to the big guy, the one in charge of his life, for the next something like, oh, I got you. I haven't seen that one. Made me think of the Clampets. Come on. We get that a lot, but her name's Allie Mae. So it's all one word. Alley, like an alley, M-A-E. Allie Mae. Love the lunchbox. I appreciate you. I did some large square bright light back in 2022. Oh, wow. Ted Bundy with the 10 pounds. Let's go. What's in the lunchbox? That's a great question, Ted. And look, we're going to have to check it out. So Allie Mae packed my lunch today. We got some oranges, a honey bun, a Mountain Dew Voltage, a whole pack of ham. You know I like ham. I like doing that protein, just eating just a straight protein. That bread will swell you up like an 8-legged dog tick on a blood clot, son. Plus, eating ham's a good way to just, I don't know. It's something that don't take a lot. I don't know. You ain't even got to hardly chew the stuff. It's such little bitty tiny thin things. You know what I mean? Just little. Crap, I understand. D. Swaller, just open your thoughts and using your beer stick. Oh, I can put it in a beer stick. If you want me to. I don't know why you would, though. It's ham. Delicious ham. Allie Mae knows what I like, son. It's the good stuff. You out in the woods, you got well, Michael, I could. Honey bun would do the same thing, but it sure does taste good. I know it's got a lot of that bread in it, though. No, why would I chew it? It's ham. Ain't no need in that. Plus, that's for Ted Bundy and his awesome comment. Ted with another 5. All you need to stay alive. Come on. That's good for me. Just a little snack. It'll keep me going. A little protein punch. Hey there, chilling by the water myself. Great idea. Hey, you can't go wrong. Get the protein in however you can get it in. Thank you, Ted. I appreciate you. Got to make sure I seal it up. Moonshine Guy. That is me, Wombo. I remember watching that dumbass movie Blair Witch Project, and I kept thinking, I guess it's just not being mentioned, but how come none of these people are armed, right? Like, what the world? No, I'm in a national forest. There's a lot of people around. There ain't very much you'd have to worry about out here. Now, some areas when I go walking, I happen to know where there is a mother and 3 cubs, and there's 2 dens, actually, 2 different moms and 2 different cubs. One has 3, one has 2, over on my property. And anytime I have to walk through, like blackberry picking or whatever, I do, you know, take a little extra something just to make sure, but for the most part, you don't have to worry about it much around here. What's the worst thing you ever shotgun with the fancy stick before? Probably chocolate syrup. I just did some like spicy noodles there the other day. That was the craziest shit I ever seen. How amazing drinking accompaniments. Nice. Indeed. Indeed. That's me, J-Stick. Ted, thank you so much for the gifts, brother. It means a lot. It's getting about time that we ought to do a chug, ain't it? Does your hair ever stand up in the woods when you can't see nothing? No, so Randy Jones, actually, yes. So when I walked, I used to hike different trails, Shelterweed Trace trails. I did several miles on the Appalachian Trail. And every now and again, you'll catch a whiff of a black bear and your predatory responses of something that could eat you kick in. And your hairs will stand up, you get a scent about you, your adrenaline starts to pump without no, like, even before you know that that's what you smell, you start getting that, like, you know, flight or fight response where you're ready to either throw down or get the hell out of there. So I have definitely experienced that and not seen nothing before, too. Oh my God, the legend is live. I am live, baby. We're live down by the Little Pigeon River, guys, just outside of Gatlinburg in the Greenbrier section of the Smoky Mountain National Forest. A little bit of nature for you guys. I say, do you ever witness some weird stuff out there? Out here, not as much, but around my house just the other day, I had something land up on the top side of my mountain. It was a bunch of green lights, but they were like little bitty points of light. It seemed like, almost like a large drone. I never heard nothing. Landed down on the side. It was there for a good long bit. I couldn't walk up to it because it was through the woods. Don't know what it was, but definitely some strange things that go around. But for the most part, you just mind your business around here. Jack Black in the house. Come on, Red. I just saw this. Glad to see you, brother. Drink one for me, old buddy. Well, we just had us a little bit of lunch. We probably could find us something to drink in the old bag here. Yep, had the same experience. When you smell a bear, you know it. You really do. I got friends that go bear hunting that couldn't do it because the black bear's just me with a little bit more hair, teeth, and claws. But they are delicious, let me tell you that. And they just so thick around here. It's like hunting raccoons or something, you know? Not that so I'm not an advocate for just mindlessly killing anything. I eat everything that I hunt. I think it's just good to be close to your food sources. I'm not one of them people that trophy hunt. You can't eat antlers. You know what I mean? And you know, the bigger they are, typically the tougher they are and the harder they chew. So I let a big one walk. You know, up in Iowa, I've had that experience several times. Yep. Best live stream in the world. Come on, Jack Black. Thank you, Troy, for the hats. I appreciate you. Little party hat. Central Washington State. Martin Moore. I am trying to find my way up to Omak, Washington. Wait. There's a couple of things I got that conflict. Like, I really want to go to Omak for Stampede up there. But at the same time, I got another event going on in Johnson City that I need to be down here for. How can you eat with a mustache like that? Well, first, I get whatever that I'm eating. This time, I got some honey ham. I take whatever I'm eating, I put it in my hand. Then I put it in my mouth. And that's how I do it. Why? Why would the mustache hinder that at all? Actually, it does sometimes. If I'm eating spaghetti or something, sometimes that sucker will get caught up in there. Every now and again, you get one from here and you got to pull her way out. That has a lot to do with it. Absolutely, Lee-Mo. I've had bear jerky made from Canadian grizzly, and it was spicy. Nice. It sounds delicious. I love spicy. Howdy, North Carolina. Alan, how you doing? I got a beard too, bro. I chew on the mustache now. I keep it short, right? Sometimes you got to move it, though. If I'm trying to kiss Allie Mae, I'll go. But then it just looks like a hairy chihuahua's butt. You know what I mean? Louisville, Kentucky. Big Camo, what's up? Go to the Horse Stampede in Omak. I need to, Howdy. I love it up there. So my good friends live up there, Jag and Jazz. They won Amazing Race, and Jag won my season of Big Brother. Awesome people. I absolutely love them. They just don't get no better. I had a mustache over both my lips. Hated it. I couldn't eat or drink without washing up. Yeah, I got to do the same thing. On a dead-end road, only 2 people live here, and all 15 acres in my backyard, 100,000 acres on my side yard, and 50,000 acres. Oh, that's amazing, Michael. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I like ghost peppers. They ain't bad. I mean, I don't want to say I like them. I can eat them. They don't taste very good. Cody Church, I appreciate you. E-Town, Kentucky, Elizabethtown, how you doing? Word. Mustache and beard like that make it so you have a little bit of food and a little flavor for later. That's right. Honestly, normally it's trimmed up a little bit more. It's kind of wild right now. I'm looking like the Lorax, you know what I'm saying? I speak for the trees. Hunter Thompson, let's see. Dang, never seen you on live, only the videos. I want to move to Tennessee. It's beautiful up here. What's going on, Smoke? The bear guy in Alaska playing with wild bears has completely changed how I view bears. Absolutely. And really, it is about your mannerisms. And, I mean, you got to think they're omnivorous. Mostly, they'd rather eat some plants that ain't running from them than something that's going to take a lot of calories. You know what I mean? So, I think a lot of people have a skewed view on critters just because they've never experienced it before. You know what I mean? Like big old dogs. Some of them now. Buffalo jerky. Sounds good. Sounds real good. Dang, we got 209 likes. That's insane. 553 little jewels. Come on. I need to get on there and see which kind of gifts they are on there. I don't even know what the gifts cost on YouTube. I have no frame of reference. So for those of y'all that are sending beggings and whatnot, thank you so much. If I haven't put out enough or like energy or whatever, let me know, because I don't know really what their value is. American Joe. That is me. Well, I'm from Finland. Nice. Finland. That's a cold place up there, I've always heard. A couple years ago, we knew we had coyotes, but we didn't know how many, and the city went through and pulled 52 out of our area alone. Oh, yeah, coyotes can be a definite nuisance. I'm on the Little Pigeon River, Hunter Thompson. Is that Hunter S. Thompson? I'm just kidding. I love me some Fear Loathing in Las Vegas and the writings of Hunter S. Thompson. I'm not trying to go play with any, but it's awesome to see. Yes, a yard full of dandelions, and they just eat flowers all day. They really do. South of you in Georgia, Lady J, nice. Your energy is amazing, no worries. Thank you, J-Stick, I appreciate that. I do try to keep a pretty good energy. PMA is all about that positive mental attitude. My friend just won the Voice of Friend. Oh, I remember you telling me that, Nick Patterson. That's awesome. I got asked to do America's Got Talent, but I didn't see the... I checked my Instagram so little. I never seen them requesting that I sign up for the season and go do it until it was about 2 months after it had already been done. So, drinking, shining, feeling fine. That's what I'm talking about. We get on here and sing a little bit Yadkin Valley Outdoors. Everybody makes that joke. I always tell people I'm not really that smart. Right, well, I mean, honestly, you just made me think of Hunter S. Thompson, so, good writer. I truly love watching you, Red, and you were singing Down Hell last stream. Singing down, oh yeah, we was a singing good, but we had the microphone and everything. I believe I caught a little buzz. We got in that jar pretty good. What's up, Numpy? Didn't think I'd be alive, why not? Holy shit, that's the best beard I've seen in years. Thank you, Dave Warren, I appreciate it. I grew it myself. Well, I can't take all the credit. Allie Mae helps me water it, but other than that, I grew it myself. I get that. I had a possum as a pet, and a raccoon had always let me pet it every time I was outside at night. Oh, yeah, I've had raccoon pets and possum. Well, I got to jump off here. See you, Lee Moore. I appreciate you, man. 10 p.m. in Germany. Nice. Catch you on the next. I appreciate you, brother. I hope to see you. Coach, oh, damn, you sure got the easy energy. I spent some time where you're at. You got it made. I really do, Cody. Honestly, I really do. I can't complain a bit about my life. I love every minute of it. I get to be a dad when I go home. I mean, I get to be an entertainer, and I don't want to say influencer to you guys, but I mean, I really do love it. Influencer is such a weird word. I ain't on here trying to influence you guys on anything else other than a grin across your face, you know what I mean? Thank you, Jack Black. Yeah, man, you definitely got the personality for reality TV. If they didn't have if they hadn't have ganged up on you in the season, it would have way more entertaining. Well, and honestly, it wasn't even as they ganged up, but I was a threat because me and Cam were together, and Cam was winning everything. I wasn't getting picked to play nothing. That's what sucked. But, you know, it is what it is. Senior Blocko, what's up? S Sound fan, special needs. I mean, not really. I mean, I'm definitely on the spectrum, ADHD, but I wouldn't call it special needs. For sure. What's up, Brett? Hydro Bree, good to see you. Only thing you influenced me to do is to be a die-hard alcoholic. Well, that's unfortunate. You shouldn't take it as far as alcoholism, but you know what I mean. Consumption of alcoholic beverages in a moderated sense is absolutely perfectly acceptable if you're an adult of age. Good to see you today, Hydro Bray. I appreciate you. Boy, what can you drink? Finland is watching you. Moonshine, 2 liters per 1 drink. Well, let's see what I don't even know what I got in here. I don't think I got much as far as beverages like that. Because we've already put down everything that I had that had a little bit of alcohol in it, other than my strawberry. But here we go. Check this out. I got me a Voltage Mountain Dew, and we got a little bit of strawberry liquor. It's only 70 proof. All right, don't laugh at me. But I'm a sweating like a sinner in church, so I got the hydrate, baby. Got our beer stick right here. A lot of people from Michigan have totally switched over rifle bow to crossbow, and some of them numbers on them are crazy. My homeboy bought a Scorpion for $3,800. Oh my God. You give everyone a good feeling just to watch. That beer stick could hold a PBR. It could hold a PBR and has. It is only 70 proof, Numpy. About time for a drink. Come on, Incredifunk. Am I fishing, Ashley Bradley? Fishing for smiles. You got one for me? What's that Mountain Dew flavored Voltage? It's my favorite, the raspberry. But now we're going to add a little bit of the strawberry from the Moonshine Depot. Why not get it to float? We don't want to add too much. Damn, son. Listen, this was 3/4 of a fifth when we got here now. Tisk, tisk, Red. Tisk, tisk. Hold on. Let's see. That should have said Scorpion, the speedboats are moving this crazy fast. Oh, nice. Red, nice and clean, bro. Meanwhile, children are starving in India. Right? It's fizzy. Well, the Mountain Dew's a little bit fizzy, but look at that color combo. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? That look like some kind of unicorn juice right there. My goodness. Lordy be. I'm taking a quad to go find some water and cashing on the air conditioner provided by nature. There you go. Hello, buddy. Well, you'll be okay. Moonshine gave you 4-wheel drive. Andy Letterman, I don't know who that is. Fastest chug in the world, beautiful drink. It is a beautiful drink. Donkey me. I'm not gay, but proud to be an American. You do you, boo-boo. I missed the dew. It was a blue Voltage. So good. I really like the look of that drink right there. I think that is just aesthetically pleasing, is it not? Killer mountain water, I may have been known to. Red-eyed romance. Do the do. I'm doing something wrong. I work out in the weather year-round, and you chilling on a river. Teach me your ways. Yadkin Valley Outdoor. It comes with its own bit of headaches. Almost like a bomb pop. I just wish I had me some kind of like, I wonder what I could add to that. That was set heavy on the bottom. I know it smells damn good. Golly, boy, that smells good. You're not American, but proud to be gay. Hey, like I said, you do you, boo-boo. I'm sure I'm just picking on you. How many of those can you take till you completely try? A lot, Beantown. You're the one that drank Shine that gave you 4-wheel drive. Come on. Oh, yeah, cream. Ashley. I didn't even think about that, but I could. Look at them vibes. Captain Fantastic. That's got some vibes. This is vibes in a shot right here. And there's about to be a little bit of an amazement. Watch here. Oh, shit. Why is that so delicious? Holy hell. Cotton candy. Dead on cotton candy. Wow. I ain't never tried that before. Damn, that was good. Man, that was good. That's all right, Yadkin Valley. Like magic, baby. They are delicious. Actually, Bradley, let me tell you, that was underrated. That was probably a good three good shots of 70 proof in one can of the Blue Voltage, but the strawberry liquor. I've never mixed it before, but it tastes exactly like cotton candy. And trust me, my taste buds know. God almighty damn, that was delicious. Fastest chugger in the world, ain't a lie. No, it really ain't, Destiny. I wouldn't lie to you. There, 1 second, gone. The next, hello. You sound like me talking. Heck yeah. I knew you were fast, but I didn't think you'd just fucking inhale it. Oh, son, I put her down. I put her down. And what it is, I really like drinking fast. It gives me some kind of feeling in my head. Like, because I don't make my own dopamine because of my ADHD, I like to harvest it from other things. And for some reason, fast eating and fast drinking really do that. They really just, I don't know. I like it. Melissa Santana, how are you? Just a little bit. Where'd you get that syringe you use for that? Strings of Hell. Well, if you go back and look at some of my YouTube videos, there is a little product thing on there for the beer stick. Man, I'm gonna end up with the hiccups. I think we're good. Anyhow, and you can click on that link and it'll take you to Walmart, but sometimes they have them and sometimes they don't, so don't hold it against me. But it does give me the availability to click that link if you can't find them there. They're overpriced over on TikTok in my TikTok shop. But still a very fun tour to have, I will say. I grew up in a small town right next door to Canada catching walleye. That's good eating right there. Largemouth bass all day. I live out in the country and seeing the water, and you standing there's making me want to go swimming. Brother, I hear you, I do. And I am sweaty, I'll tell you that. Game Fuel, that's what that Mountain Dew was called. We called it in the champagne of Mountain Dew. I remember the Game Fuel. It was more like a citrus cherry. Where'd you get your beard, brother? Well, my mama. I got my beard from my mama. I think I was born with it. I ain't real sure. They hooked me up to a 1957 Chevrolet and popped me out, but they didn't hit the brake, and that's how I ended up with a face. But I got, lots of hair and beard to cover it up. Thank God. And a good set of aviators. Hey, I still got a full battery, guys. We are rocking on, son. 107 minutes live. I'm going for my record today. I believe my record is 130 minutes on here. Oh, thanks, brother. Oh, yeah. I've been leaking bad. Buying the AC now. Oh, but in the AC now. Nice. Yeah, they do make them like that, Michael. And you know what? A video that I ain't done yet, I don't know why I haven't. Poured one and then pulled down on a bowl or something. Oh, that be good. You never know, a man could put that right on the end of the bear stick and it probably be all right. How you doing there, Jamie Skeens? How are you? Waving right back at you there. 81 people, 227 likes. We got 553 of them Jimmy thingies. Somebody coming down the way in some tubes. Gold mine, they are some around here. You just can't take it out. That's the National Forest. Of course, you can't do it legally. Mama Snoop, what's up? Jerry Hall waving right back at you. Every time I do that, I feel like Lieutenant Dan. Like Forrest Gump. Got some people coming down the river. Everclear that would be heavy enough to sink to the bottom. That'd be good for the drink, wouldn't it? Love what you do. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. Loving the energy, Miss Melissa. Thank you. Anybody ever say you look like Yosemite Sam? I've never heard that, J-Stick. Not one time, never. Mama Snoop, am I married? Yes. 1872, man, it says, different than all gold can be mined. Oh, really? Even in a national forest, like public land? But I know you're supposed to have, well, I'm saying you can, but you have to go get permits and stuff. I reckon. You got to tighten those overalls. Are they loose and hanging down or something? Right now, I'm full of liquid. Hydro Breathe, $4.99. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. Oh, well, one of them got left on a rock. All public land can be mined to the river, to the rivers. Oh, I've definitely found it out here. And of course I put it back. But I didn't know that. Stats, oh, let's go. I ain't never had that one before. You cannot commercially mine on state gaming property. Looks like you're having so much fun in the summertime. What do y'all do for fun in the winter? Not a lot. I sit at the house and, you know, a lot of babies are made in the wintertime. That's all I can say, you know what I mean? Alex, let's go. Got me one of them wind-up cells. Put it back too, and the baby Sasquatch I found. I know, right? Ice cold Sprite out of the beer stick? Absolutely. Yeah, they're tubing. I'll be seeing them come by in a minute. Uh-oh. Whoa! I've never seen them before. I got me some glasses. Oh, and some soccer-related stuff. I appreciate it. I grew up being around horses. When I was a kid, the horse's friend, you couldn't ride Budweiser Clyde. That Budweiser didn't actually own them. They lease them. Oh, I got you. Let's see. Why are you talking about pointless stuff? They're putting chemicals in the water that's turning the friggin' frogs gay. I don't get it. You trolls gotta get better. I gotta get better. That's me. Kick says, well, stupid. You just are stupid. Ever tried to eat a banana and then shoot a Sprite? I have. It don't do nothing. Never seen you without the glass. It is a bit weird. If you see Sasquatch, give him one of your powerful drinks. Oh, I'm definitely gonna give him a shot. Shoot a Sprite, I can do it. That is actually correct, Michael. Frogs are not gay. They are asexual, or can be under right circumstances. If there are a bunch of frogs in there and they're all female, they'll genetically change to become female. Well, they'll actually create clones of themselves. There's actually an island, that a reptile, a lizard, there are all clones of the same exact female because there were no males on the island. But every one of the eggs that she lays are clones of her, which is actually fascinating. Jello shots, I tried that, by God, it's rough. You don't get it, that's a truth. Hey, do you know any Puerto Ricans? If you do, how have they helped you in life? By existing. Puerto Rico just existing, you know what I mean? There's so many different places that you can go in the world. That's how. Best beard on YouTube. I wish they bought the Game Fuel back. Shit was good as hell. It was pretty good, Michael. I prefer corn from a jar myself. Also, me as well. Actually, I thought about chugging some cream corn because somebody asked me to, but I just ain't quite brought myself to do it yet. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Whoa, how did we get to 1.2K of them little Jimmy Jewels? This heat will suck the life out of you. It is hot, you know what I mean? I'm not like cool and sticky like I normally am. I'm hot and sticky. I'm in town sitting. You just right down the way there. My family came to America in 1966 from a place called Königsberg, Germany, now known as Kaliningrad, or Kaliningrad, Russia. If I grow a beard, it's red and curly as hair. Nice. Wait. Nobody like Andy Letterman because he don't like anyone treats everybody like crap. I don't even know who that is. Cream corn, I thought about it. What do y'all think? What's your opinion on that? Ginger and the Ginger, what's up? Winchester, which part? Or which Winchester? There's a bunch. Federal gold mining laws are primarily codified under Title 43 Public Lands and Title 30 Mineral Resources of the Code of Federal. Oh, I didn't get the rest. Yeah, I come swimming at the Y all the time. Well, this is my version of the YMCA. How's that apple pie? Pretty good. Lord have mercy, son. Some of these people don't know how to drive. They get to passing people up there on that up yonder road. And they just look like they're about to drive over that mountain. Oh, I'm definitely going to warm it up, Randy. Your land and mine. I know that, but I think you have to, so to harvest also, like ginseng or to even pull anything from the national forest, you can do it, but I think you're supposed to apply for a permit to do it. That's all. I think. I don't know. Boy, you little boy. I'm from Finland. This guy don't make no sense, but you just hang out. Keep. Hey, Red, you doing good? Hold 'em, boy. I'm doing real good. Is that LJ? Good to see you, buddy. I'm in Winchester, Virginia, outside of town on Route 7 side. Most National Forest Services won't mess with somebody recreationally panning for gold, but you set up a sluice box and kick in. All right, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, no, I know, but it ain't even good trolling. It's really bad. Going forward and bad, want to keep the good energy. Absolutely. I see you, LJ. Thank you. Blake out, I appreciate you. Fabian Yorks, how's it going? Bonneville, North Carolina, in the Yadkin Valley. Nice. Virginia, pretty nice. That's where my fiance's from. K-Effect, I've heard you could eat grapefruit and then drink milk and it'll make you puke. I don't know. That's a lot of acid versus a lot of milk, though, so I could see how it might curdle. Sluice boxes may be prohibited. Maybe, Wolf Peach. I'll have to check into it. Thank you, Blake. I appreciate you. Greetings from Suriname, South America. How's it going, Fabian? That's awesome. Ever been to Backseat Bar and Grill? Back alley? There's a back alley around here. Fort Worth, Texas. What's up, Mike Jones? Hey, Red. I say I am CeeLo. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful day, too. Portland, Tennessee. You going through down here in Louisiana? I don't know. I ain't got nothing planned. A diamond and gold miner from the Midwest. Now, I went out to Colorado and actually had really good luck finding some gold. And I found a good little bit down here, just regular panning, but there's only a couple of spots where, you can tell there's a lot of quartz veins around here. Not a lot of black sand, however, but it does exist here, and that's just basically what I was taught to look for. So, I don't know. That's where I hunt. I applaud the way you handle the idiots who can't keep the negative shit out of everything. Hell yeah. Well, I feel sorry for them, Cody. I don't want them to be excluded from, the fun that we're having. You know what I mean? So I try to read their comment, make them feel a little bit better. But the thing is, they're not going to get nothing out of it because it doesn't really affect me. And the people that tend to troll, like I tell everybody all the time, are people that don't have much control in their regular life. In fact, they probably have very little to none. And maybe even a lot of them are put into situations where they're like very low on the totem pole. So people that like to come in and say negative things or try to get a certain type of feeling out of people makes them feel a little bit powerful, and it's really sad that they got to have that. So I don't really like to kick them out. We embrace them around here. Do you ferment your own hillbilly alcohol? Hillbilly guru. Well, I mean, I definitely have fermented wine. I also ferment like teas for kombucha and stuff like that. And have I ever distilled shine? Allegedly, I know how to do that as well. Have a good one, Kylie. I appreciate you. Wait. Have a cold one. Right now, I'm full as hell. I've drank a whole bunch. I don't even have a cold one to have. I mean, we're going through it down here. It's hot as a tree that hit struck by lightning. I hear you, I do. And the humidity down there in Louisiana is tough, man. Nice. 30-pound of black sand and sulfides right now. I love that. What do you think of the cast of moonshiners? I'm friends with a lot of them. The beer whiskey. You won't break our relation. I'm sure there might be like a language barrier or something there. You used to live in a little town called Stamps, Arkansas. Oh, used to. Nice. Were you born with the ability to chug beverages? My mama says so. Now, I have a lot of practice. What's good, Noah? You keep doing you, bud. We embrace you, buddy. I appreciate you, Cody. Thank you. I am CeeLo. I appreciate the subscription. Love from Germany. Right back at you, Noah. You coming to the Hillbilly Jam? Absolutely, LJ. Oh, country boy. from Central Virginia, getting ready to turn 69. Enjoying my 420 and some Kentucky bourbon. Madison County here known for pretty good liquor. It surely is, Eric. It really is. And congratulations. That humidity will get you, absolutely. That's the worst part about it. I can handle like dry heat and such like that. All the way from South Africa, nice. 10-gallon of wine at this minute. What wine? What kind of wine? Eat snow. Am I singing today? I ain't got no, you have a voice like John Scatman. I'm not sure who that is. I ain't had no request yet. That's a great philosophy on trolling. I know, right, Incredible? Open the Glock, let's say, Spent jeans. So I was 6 months old, according to my 17-year-old daughter. Born out of a spittoon, maybe. Holla back again from New Zealand. What's up, man? I'm gonna finish Sugar Shine. Nice. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Give me a Budweiser and a shot of Johnny Walker Red, not black. Too sweet. I can't afford Blue Label. Right? I've never been a big Scotch fan. Coolest beer I've ever seen. Incognito, I appreciate you. God bless you. I'm going back to work. Thank you, KFX. You have a good man. Appreciate you stopping in. What's going on, Ninja Boss? How are you? Got myself some Buffalo Trace. Not gonna lie, I don't love it. Some of it's good. There's a couple things from Buffalo Trace that have been all right, but their regular run-of-the-mill is just okay. Here's a drink for you to try later. Mix blackberry liquid IV and vodka and a little bit of lemon juice. Come on. Ooh. I like it. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that Puerto Rico is one of our territories. They have a United States citizenship, have Social Security numbers, and they pay taxes. But that's exactly right, Michael. Still getting hiccups. What's up, Mr. Red? How you doing, Jason? It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for having me, Red. I'm going to go get my arse outside for today and work is a calling. Love you, human. See you, J-Stick. Have a good one, man. About 100 in Michigan, 80% humidity, and the air toxicity warning because of all the smoke. Lord have mercy. Oh, yeah, things is burning up there. Azrael of Earth. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All of that little bit, some's Dr. P and some black pepper or peach crown. Oh, that's pretty good too. I've tried that. That's delicious. Dr. Pepper's a great chaser, a great mixer, rather. Close up my lunchbox. I about drank all my drinks that I had. Johnny Walker Black, 2/5, 5 sailors made me climb the pyramid of Giza till homeboy with the AK-47 made me get off the pyramid. Oh, Lord have mercy. I've always wanted to go there, but I hear that's a no-no. What kind of fish are in this creek? Smallmouth bass, trout, creek chubs, got some sucker fish, bluegill, largemouth bass. That's about it. Some blinkers, come on. Well, I ain't got that with me. I just carry it. I'm gonna probably have, I don't know if you can do that on here, but I keep a little something head around everywhere, you know. But I don't think I can do that on here. I don't know if they limit your live or what, so I'll just keep that to my break, and we'll go on a break here in just a minute. It is a beautiful creek. You haven't tried it? The Red Bull Sudachi Lime Edition, my new favorite. Oh, really? See, I didn't care for it much. It just tastes kind of like a margarita or something to me with no alcohol. Let's go, Hunter, with the Unk Alert. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My man. Hunter Brown. Safety meeting. Girl be in the pool, Cameron, but brother can't take a drink. I know, right? Lost my mountain hat last week on the river. Lord have mercy. I lost my mood ring last week, and I still can't decide how I feel about it. It's terrible. John R. said, you sure are pretty. We in the middle of Bumfoot, and you got a pretty mouth. Dick got control. I wouldn't have ate that already. I would have ate that already. I ate what? Well, and I've been drinking a bit too, you know what I mean? Not a bunch. We ain't had a whole lot. Just about a half a fifth of strawberry and a White Claw, and that's about it. Lost my mood ring. I don't know how to That's pretty funny. I know, that's a dad joke. I apologize for that. Minecraft, I made a skit after you. Heck yes, I love that. Listen, there is no higher form of flattery than mimicry. I'll tell you that right now. Rest in peace, Burt Reynolds. I met Burt right before he passed. You'd make a good monster movie. I love doing voiceovers. What's up from Whitville, North Carolina? How you doing? Wait, YouTube says you can rank on stream as long as you're not promoting it directly. Right. Red eye. Oh, I mean, I don't know, but I catch red eye every time I come down here. I don't know if there's rock bass or not, but I know I sure catch red eye. Love you, Slick. Drink any form of poison that coats your stomach, and so the poison doesn't go through your system. It either gets vomited or passes through your digestive system. That is correct. And also some activated charcoal. Nice. Nice, Black Eye. Come on. That's a good time to come up through here. Bryson City. What's going on, Justin? You got to do what the raccoon do. What's it? Do it washing your hands before you eat it. Right? Nothing like Carolina boys. Keep up the good work, brother. I appreciate you, Slick. Take care, brother. I would love to catch red eye with you. Not the pink kind. No, not pink eye, that's for sure. You don't want pink eye, that's no. Nick, I never know where I'm gonna be. Jared Rivera is up here on the 4th. Nice. Kate's Coast, pretty nice, but expensive. I mean, I don't know about expensive, but just drive through there, you know what I mean? It can cost you fuel. A lot of folks that smoking their lives just say, well, although I'd rather just keep it to myself as well. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've just always been one of them people that keeps it kind of a little more hush-hush. 3.8 pound red eye, that's actually impressive. Rock bass, that one that big is massive. That's huge. They eat good, too. Thank you, Athazar. I appreciate you. I grew it myself. Mostly. Like I said, Allie Mae helps me water it, but other than that, you know, gotta keep it hydrated. 98 people in the chat. That's awesome. Three BBs went through. They are pretty tough. So 7 met my cousins in the Blue Ridge. Nice. Wait, do I like Brock Lesnar? Now I remember when he first come out, went from wrestling to the UFC, and the dude was just a beast, you know. And then I watched Ken Shamrock handle him with, you know, fair ease. You know what I mean? Put him in an ankle lock and just took him out, but. As far as I know, I mean, I don't know what to think of the fella other than he was a beast when he first came out. Because my parents want to make 1,000 trips from the Moonshine Distillery and the mountains. Yeah, around here's awesome. Let's see. What do you think about smoked whitefish? You know what? I don't reckon I've ever had it. The only way I eat fish is fried with ketchup. I got my daughter watching. Heck yeah, Lee Spildy back in the house. What's going on, man? Good day, ladies and gents, said Slippery up Pete. Peace and goodwill towards all. Aussie rule, I appreciate you. Shamrocks for no joke, either one of them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, back in the day, that was the prime of UFC. You know what I mean? That's what I love watching when it was like Tank Abbott, Ken Shamrock, and Chuck Liddell, all them boys. Not the biggest, but I thoroughly enjoy some smoked whitefish. I'll have to give it a go. I have to take your word for it. Ricky Griffith, like your videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Combat Instincts. I got a few of them. Do you like Finland? I don't know. I've never been to Finland, and I would never judge a place beforehand. So I would say and venture to say yes, preemptively, before I ever went, because I enjoy almost every place I've ever been due to the people around me. Now, if I ever went to Finland, I'd be able to give you a more definitive answer. But from what I've watched on television and stuff like that, it looks like a pretty cold place. But I've always wanted to venture to those places that are outside of what I would call my comfort zone. So I'm fascinated by Finland, but I know very little about it. I've heard that it's very geothermically active, and I love that. I'd love to go sit around, you know, a hot spring and stuff like that. That kind of stuff fascinates me. That looks like a good place to throw a pole. There's some Ricky Skaggs. Come on. Yeah, Beard's epic. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate you. Smoky Mountain Spike pineapples, like a pina. They are pretty good. Ever been to Minnesota? Nope, never been to Minnesota. Whoa. Haudenosaunee Confederacy is the basis of all American laws. And they shift so much. Oh, shit, Red, are you watching the new season? Not yet. No, I got them recorded, so I like to watch them after I got 4 or 5 seasons in and I can catch up. You know what I mean? I ain't been through Hawkins County, no. Big Block says, English, please. I'm speaking English. Summer in Finland. I'll have to come check it out. I'd love to, man. If I ever got the opportunity where they're like, hey, this show's filming over here, or, you know, this person's going to send you over here to shoot content, hey, I'd be there in a minute. It's on this planet I would travel. I heard they're finding plastics, chemicals, and bear blood. And they may be. Hey, microplastics are affecting everything on the planet right now, guys. We've been making plastic since the 60s, and then the plastic companies tried to put it on us like it was our problem with the don't litter, give a hoot, don't pollute, that kind of thing. When they should have been providing the means to get rid of all them plastics, but yeah, it's a whole mess. Did you have to do the Minnesota? I did. I can't help it. It just happens that way. Native land, and I am from Kentucky. Nice. That's the kind I like, Alberto. Braid your beard and dye it red. Makes good content. It's already red. All right, makes good content. Let's see. All right, 1, 2, 3. I ain't never been good at this. But it'll come out something like a braid. Bam, there we go, braided beard. I gotta take it out now, it makes it kinky. Scotch is a total acquired taste. Smoother than Jim Beam or Jack Daniels. Anybody that says lottery is Scotch made from Ireland, not Scotland, it's not Scotch. I hear that. You know, I ain't tried a whole bunch of it, but what I have tried, I wasn't a big fan of. I'd be willing to give it a go, like definitely on a craft level, but I think the only thing I've ever had is Johnny, and I just didn't care for it. Naturally red, no dye needed, that's right. Oh, that should have said louder is not lottery. Oh, I got you. Slick with the beard braid, come on. Plastic don't deteriorate yet, my buckets. Oh, plastic does. It'll break down, man. You ever keep liquor in a demijohn too long, or one of them plastic carboys too long? That shit'll get brittle as hell. You get the hiccups, take your tongue, push it to the top of your mouth as hard as you can to concentrate on this action for about a minute. Your hiccups will go away. Usually I can pretty much control them. I just hold my breath for a second. Shave the beard, I doubt you will. Wait, movie, that wasn't, you ain't got enough to do it anyway. Even if you donated 10 grand, I still wouldn't do it. I'd be like, I'd give it back to you. I wouldn't let you just pay for nothing, you know what I mean? I'd give it back to you. It takes 6 figures, at least, for me just to attempt to shave. That way, I could go buy me someplace where I can vacation for the next year for it to grow back. To fight, love that. Never seen you before. Viking Power, I appreciate you to fight one. Can you step back and give us a spin to get a fuel view? Oh, yeah. Let's see, I'm hooked to my battery charger, but... Way in there. Way in here. I don't know exactly where that was sitting. That'll work. Good enough, ain't it? Red's a Viking now. I do got a bit of Norwegian blood, that's for sure. I did my 23andMe, and all I am is Irish, Scottish, and Norwegian. That's it. Ain't nothing else. Julian Lopez, I do diddish in that water. No, you can't put baby oil in water. That's bad for the fishes. What's up, Chillbilly Brother Red? What's up, Scott Bell? It's good to see you. Hey, hey, appreciate you, Crunchy. Stop by anytime. Four-wheel drive video's legendary. It really is. Hillbilly straight out of Central Casting. I wish they would cast me. No, I mean, if you're insinuating I'm a cast it, but no, what you see is what you get. I'm just me. Red, sending nothing but love and respect your way. You're awesome, brother. Thank you, Golf Peter Pan. I appreciate that. All I want to know is where's the beer and the fishing pole. I hear that. Respect, man. That's a good-ass beer. Thank you, Ninja Boss. I appreciate you. Hey, Audrey with the happy poop. I appreciate it. Randy, that water don't look nasty at all. You're crazy. You just must be the angle. That ain't brown. That's sunshine coming through, and that's the bottom of the river you're seeing. This is the Little Pigeon River. It's just crystal clear. It's just up right now. I could take you out there to the island and put you on, but I'm hooked up to a battery pack and all that other stuff. Plus, I want people to be able to come by without me interrupting their float and all that other stuff. For how many decades have you not shaved your beard? Since I got out of the Army in 2005, so 2. Plasticide. You hunt, right? I do. The Ocoee River's beautiful, Garrett. It's beautiful. Got to get to work. Take it easy, Ninja Boss. I appreciate you. Downright beautiful country back there, Red. Thank you for sharing. No problem, Scott. It's my pleasure. But we're doing better, make coral reefs out of ships and helicopters and jets. We're trying to help the ocean side. Howdy, partner. Gold coin. Thank you, Audrey. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Sorry if I'm behind. Are you going to be at the Hillbilly Jam? I will definitely be there, Billy Adams. Absolutely. I am the guy that chugged the moonshine. Yep. That was a while ago. Wait. You have the same moderator than White. I've only got 2 moderators. I got Down in the Shed and I've got Billy the Coot, as far as I know. Well, no, I got one more. Something motorcycles or something. The Zigzag Man tattooed anywhere. No, I mean, I got a zigzag, by God. 21-year beard. Well, yeah, and it's been set on fire, caught in car doors, caught in drills. It's been, I mean, I'm telling you, it's had a rough life. So, I'm glad it's doing this good. No problem, like I appreciate you for your support. Michael, you got a purty mouth. Comes from Brokeback Mountain, which was based in West Virginia, just like The Hills Have Eyes original was based in West Virginia. Clock it. Thank you, Golf Peter Pan. I didn't even see it. What branch did I say? I was an Army diver. The river is absolutely beautiful. Smallies and trout, and super clean. Well, that's because it's isolated. I think there's been a lot of horror movies there because a lot of people don't understand isolation. You know what I mean? A lot of people wouldn't know what to do if they were dropped in the middle of the woods, even though there's tons of life there, and you know, the existence is actually fairly easy because it's very florally and faunally diverse. Is faunally a word? Let's say biologically diverse is what we'll say. Irish, Scottish, and Norwegian. Dang, you got all the good pieces. I mean, I reckon. I've been to West Virginia. I seen Hank Williams Sr. slammed into, when he died, it was a tree. Oh, I didn't know nothing about that. Humboldt County. I've been there too, Alberta. That's one of my favorite places. It's the same. What do you mean, Kek? Bro, I'm Norwegian and Mexican. That's awesome, Lee Spieldy. Thank you for your service and sacrifice our country. Much appreciated, my friend. Freedom isn't free. I appreciate you, God, Peter Pan. I mean, honestly, I had a ball. It was something I was meant to do. I just ended up with a broken hip, and they wouldn't let me stay in. I fought and appealed, but with a load-bearing injury in my particular MOS, they said I'd have to try back in 4 or 5 years. Then I was denied on my reevaluation for crepitation in my hip. So it was a bummer. I loved it. I really did. It's amazing to find another intelligent hillbilly can't judge a book by its cover, especially nowadays, and most people never even read a book. I hear that, Michael. Wait, you passed your goal. We are past our goal. Let's go. 130 minutes is the best I've done, and now we're at 139, guys. Deliverance. I was in the, let's see. If he was in the military, I would guess a Marine, but I don't see a Marine tattoo, so maybe Army. It was Army. I freaking love river fishing. River fishing are generally healthier and stronger and clean, moving water. Truly. Strange, backyard fun country boy. Andy Letterman. And me, Lucky Red 85. I'm definitely strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces seem ugly when you're alone. Oh, a little bit of Jim Morrison for you. Oh, how old could you say grow a full beard? I'd guess 15. That's about when I could. Oh, yeah, 7th grade. So actually, I started full mustache when I was 12. By the time I was 14, I had more facial hair than any of my teachers in the 7th grade. Don't forget to like y'all. This man's a legend. Thank you, Goth Peter Pan. I appreciate you. Phineas T. Bluster. I am not ZZ Top. I am not, no. And that's a whole group of people, and I'm an individual. But no, you can call me ZZ Flop if that makes you feel better. Sing to and my man can sing. Hold on. Real men don't eat corn on the cob the long way. Yeah, the Doors are phenomenal. Ken Shamrock, him and his whole family back in the day were real bad. They were really good. The Shamrocks were awesome. Frank and Ken. Weight classes, oil rules, I know. God, yeah. Hey, you know the best damn biopic that is ever created, ever, was Val Kilmer's depiction of Jim Morrison in the movie The Doors. And for those of y'all that haven't went to watch it, you should really go watch it. Like, I'm a Doors fan, but I wouldn't say I'm a super fan. I like them just as well as any other rock band from that era. But this movie and the performance that Val Kilmer puts on as just depicting Jim Morrison was absolutely phenomenal. Friends don't let friends grow autoflower. There's just not enough there. Oh my God. I so agree. Come on. Y'all speaking my language now. Oh, Lordy. Absolutely killer movie. Jack Black knows what's up. Really good movie. Most Germans, at least old school Germans, don't eat corn. They call it pig food. Corn good for you. Well, I don't know that it's good for you. I like a drink of it, though. And I like sweet corn and corn on the cob. Chuck Liddell's my dog back in the day. I met Chuck Liddell in Hawaii one time coming off of a plane, and just a real cool dude. Fun fact, Taylor Swift is Jeffrey Dahmer's 9th cousin. That is a fun fact. Who knew? I did my 23andMe. You know who I'm distantly related to? Like real distant? Beethoven, somehow. Strange things, but there are a lot of hearing issues in my family. I don't know. I agree. Val did a great job in the Doors movie. I mean, honestly, probably one of the best depictions of an actor playing another popular figure. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. The alcohol's starting to work. I see, they only ever been to one country, and that's Canada, and they were all assholes that spoke French. Oh, in Canada. So I went to Vancouver, and I've been to Mexico. Those are the only countries that I've been to. I don't know, I did some autofly White Widow, and I'd probably do it again. 70 days start to finish. Yeah, but Jacob, it's just the yield is so low. Like, tell me that you got more than 4 ounces out of it. Elliot Wortley. Good guy. Pick me up and pat my back in my daydream. Good day, mate. How you doing? Oh, Storm, how's it going, man? Mountain Juice never fails. It really don't. The Doors was a good movie. Nice depiction. It really was, honestly. I love it. One I brag about quite often. Nice. We're still holding strong, guys. 77 people. Outlawed Wolf, how are you? The Doors movie was the last time you got to see Billy Idol. He did a little cameo spot. He did as a producer. But just before his motor accident, he never performed again. That's right. Bloody cold here this morning. Night. Oh, yeah, y'all in wintertime. That's right. Greetings from North Carolina. How's it going, brother man? Nanu. Conway family, what's up? No, not with Chuck Liddell. No. The Iceman. I think he was more than the ice. I don't think that was his thing, right? Negative 1.9 Celsius. Where are you in Australia? My goodness. That's chilly. Isn't that like negative 40 or something Fahrenheit? I don't know the conversion. Wait, no. 0 Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit. So that's probably like 18, 19 degrees, something like that, maybe. I don't know. I got to figure it out. I'm not sure, Scott. I don't know. I've never seen anybody else doing it. Oh, 28 degrees. My goodness. See, I figured I was pretty close. Four-wheel drive. Heck yeah, brother. We've had us a drink or two. I studied judo, and then I got into boxing. Preferred it a lot more for putting people into the ground on the street. It's a lot easier way of ending fights. So I did both. I've actually did a little judo, taekwondo, and American boxing. And I was a high school state champion wrestler. Virginia Beach, 90 degrees. Send me some code. Right. Yeah, send a little bit of that this way from Australia of a toothpick fish. I've not. Unusable footage. I really ain't. He's a dang fine example of a ranga yokel. Heck yeah, I like the yokel part. I know what that means, but I don't know what a ranga is. They say, oh, kangaroo, a sioux. Yeah, tiny little catfish that can actually swim up your urine stream. They basically hunt out the urea in your urine stream and basically will swim right up into your urethra, spread their little spikes and just go to town munching. More love from Australia. Embrace madness. That's awesome. You know, I've always wanted to go. You know, they hear people talk about like an Aboriginal walkabout, and a lot of people say that stuff in jest, but I would give my left testicle to be able to go to Australia and do a legitimate Aboriginal walkabout. You know what I mean? I just think it would be, oh, Ranga, ginger haired. I didn't know what that meant. I like it though. Noah White, can you help me with the struggles of alcoholism? The best thing to do if you're dealing with that kind of thing is distance yourself from the people that drink, the people that inspire you to drink, and drinking in and of itself. Now, if you're watching my lives and we're drinking and that bothers you, then even though I'd love for you to be on here and getting this positivity, I would recommend go to another live, just because I don't want to be responsible for that for you, and not that I don't want you here. You know what I mean? Just some people handle it a little bit better than others. But the best advice that I can give you is to remove yourself from it for a while until it gets easier. That's still funny, Chris. You should try to catch one of those. Let's say, I'm pretty sure Billy Idol band through Kansas City this last year on a musical tour. Awesome, right? Hold on. Can't remember. It is pretty cool. The kangaroo, a suit, yeah. They're fascinated. They don't got none of them here. That's an Amazonian fish. That's an Amazonian fish. I don't know what to tell you, Chris. Sorry. I'm from space. Nice, beautiful galaxy. I'm so glad you made it here. What part of space are you from? Remember when they started putting Teflon on pans and you started noticing when you were cooking those little black specks that you have consumed enough of that actually in our DNA? Oh, yeah. Yep. No, I'm not Ginger Billy. Hillbilly Red, but close. I know, I can tell by the name, but I still think it's funny. Spaceship. Oh, you own a spaceship. That's awesome. You're just from a spaceship. So your people just evolved in space? Did you have to leave your home planet for something? Sorry. No doubt, Brother Red. A genuine walkabout would be bitching or lit for all you youngins. Either way, absolutely. I'd love it. Like a mini anteater with a pink oversized hoodie on, you know? Hey, and to each their own. I couldn't help it. I thought Biddy was from somewhere over in Europe. He don't look like somebody from Kansas, especially being one of the beginners of punk rock. Yeah, I don't think he is originally. I think he's from the UK, right? Beautiful galaxy. Terra. Wait, Terra's your planet? Or that's your name? Sipping on a little Appalachian barn barrel. Come on. My version of Irish trash can. I like it. When did paint chips get so bitter? When they took the lead out, it took all the flavor. I was mad about it, son. So my crib as a kid had the teeth marks all the way up that little thing. I see the Ramones, they opened up for White Zombie back in the 90s. Good old White Zombie. Big, what's it, baseball bat, but damn good pits. Oh, nice. Mosh pits. All kind of good fish. Actually, we got smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, bluegill, trout, lots of different creek. We have some darter species here, some small bait fish that are nowhere else. They're actually really beautiful fish. Let's say, Michael, I think you're right. He was with a band playing music, but Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah. Kind of ours. Some 16 machine on this planet or a script. Try and connect to DNA. Beautiful planet, though. It really is. It really is. Jeff wrote Death Row. No, I am not. And it is U-R, as in Y-O-U''R-E, not Y-O-U-R. But good try. Where's the 4x5 Hillbilly Moonshine? I ain't been drinking none of that today. Walkabout is very fulfilling, peaceful, and freeing. I would absolutely agree. I mean, I think coming out, that's why I do what I do. I come out here barefoot, and I walk around the woods and stuff like that, and I feel like it's real similar. I just think Australia is such an older continent, right? And the Aboriginal people are some of the first forms of people and one of the oldest direct lineages of human, right, on the planet, right? They have a lot of knowledge, and they have an oral history that's been passed down for thousands of years. It's absolutely fascinating to me. So I just feel like that would be the place really to do walkabout. I could go out here in the Appalachian Mountains and do it, but it just wouldn't be the same, you know? Fried deer makes some hot sauce. Ketchup and hot sauce, come on. The small amounts of lead help deter the government nanobots from spying on you. That is a fact. ZZ Top, let's go. You wake up in the morning and the light, it hurts your head. The first thing you do when you get up out of bed is hit those streets a running just to try and beat the masses. Go and get yourself some cheap sunglasses. You have a bloody good evening. You too, Embrace Madness. I hope to see you back. I love to have my Australian people in here. I appreciate you. Let's see. Scott Baptist Whiskey Miles is playing at a casino about 20 minutes away from where I live in August. Nice. That'd be a good show. Ducati is a German beer. I'm not trying that. I've seen it though, but I've not tried it. Just might go see him. Hillbilly Deluxe. How's the weather today? It's doing really good. Hey, Rasmus, what's going on? Good to see you. ZZ Top's drummer was the one without the beard. That's right. And his last name was Beard. That is funny. I was right. Army. Every jarhead is tagged with a Marine Corps symbol. They really are. Rasmus, good to see you, man. Let me just tell you how I am. Finding the frog hair split 4 ways on a Friday, hung in a bit like a hair in a biscuit. If I see anybody, I'll be a twin. As a matter of fact, I got to feel so good about it. I got to put a hand in a pocket to keep clapping about it. Hope you can keep up with that there. Jump in the water. It is hot enough just about to do it, but then I wouldn't be able to talk with you guys. Nice, bro. Hello from Greece. Nice. Nougat Alicia, what's going on? You're the man, unusable footage. I appreciate you. Hotter than the sun. You ain't kidding. It is warm out today. It'll moderate any problems. 30 feet into the ground. There you go. Noah Shaw. My grandson says hi. Hey, Noah Shaw. How you doing? Joshua Glenn Music. You look like Billy Gibbons, brother. More like Billy Strings, maybe. I don't look like Billy Strings, though, but I ain't slept in 7 days, having 8 in 3. Your methamphetamine has got a damn good hold of me. Well, my tweak friends have got me to the point of no turn. So I just hold my lighter to the bulb and watch it burn. It's life a sin. Content, it is a continent comprised of prisoners and aborigines. Absolutely. The Hire and the Biscuit Park. Come on. Love from Southwest Florida. What's going on? Got to work at the AC/DC concert tonight. That's awesome. You gotta love some Billy Strings. That's some God Almighty. He could just play a guitar, by God. What color's your sausage gravy over there where you are? So, I do both. I do actually brown sausage gravy, and I make a roux out of my gravy and let it cook down a little bit. But in the morning time, and I'll tell you a little secret to sausage gravy, and y'all gonna think I'm crazy because I know there ain't tits on an oat, but oat milk is the best thing to make gravy with. It creates this light and fluffy texture. But when you just make your regular sausage gravy, so you cook your sausage up, fried up real good, and you got your nice stuff stuck to the bottom. I use cast iron, and then you deglaze with milk, but after you fried your flour, right? So you take your flour, all-purpose, what I use, you sprinkle it over the top, and you let that flour cook it in that sausage grease and that sausage. Then add oat milk instead of regular milk, and I'm gonna tell you what, it'll change your life. Just trust in old Hillbilly Red. It makes a phenomenal sausage gravy. Thanks for asking, Michael. Former prisoners that made families somehow of, guess, Australia, I mean. Oh. Central Michigan, what's up, Sly? You do sound a lot like old Billy String. Billy String, thank you, I appreciate it. Incredifolk sounds like a Yank with that info, right? Oz was not in a prison colony at one point, all I was saying. Yeah, I don't think he meant any, like, negativity about it, but, you know. I think a long, long time ago, that's why it happened, but still pretty fascinating, though. Maximus Prime. Amen. Damn, now y'all got that stuck in my head. I use my only phone call to contact my daddy. I got plenty of long years for some dust in a baggie. I had to finish it or it wasn't coming out. Earworm. I love me a little bluegrass now. Well, we are rocking on, guys. 1.5K in the little gems and diamond thingies. 72 people in the room, 288 likes. That's awesome. We are on a record at 156 minutes. My new favorite live. Thank you, Jersey. I appreciate you. Red is lucky. I am lucky, Red. Sounds delicious, Red. Gravy. I promise you guys, try it. I promise you. I make great biscuits and gravy. Never tried the oat milk. We'll try it for sure. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It just makes your gravy lighter. It gives it like a more light feeling. Like milk seems to make it a little bit heavier and dense, but that oat milk, something about it just makes it just melt in your mouth. I promise you, you'll not be disappointed. Michael, Australia was originally started as a prison colony. Then the Australians trying to get rid of the Aborigines by breeding them out. They built a fence from one end of the country to the other. Yeah, all that. Yeah, but Lord, that's in the past. Meant no negative. Yeah, I don't think they meant no harm off Storm. At one point, 200 odd years ago, much like America. There is that, I know, right? So, I mean, it just seems like a long time ago. Fun history lesson, but nothing that really holds much merit for today, in my opinion. Scotty, why did I race his drag hard? I don't reckon I do, no. Past 6th grade, I don't remember. Same. Animasana, let me see. Allegedly, I've been around the liquor still. And you can pick out any moonshine with one of them right there. How many of y'all know what that is right there? That's a raccoon whistle. If you blow it, a raccoon will come. Just put that back up. I'm just kidding. That's actually a raccoon penis bone, which is where the joke comes in there. And what we do in the moonshine is we actually use that in our condenser. So you put that in the bottom of your condenser and you get a continuity in your liquor stream. Basically, you get a hydroscopic bond between the porous surface area of the bone due to surface tension adherence, right? It grabs a hold of it and drips down into your jar instead of overshooting it. That's how you can pick about any moonshiner out in the crowd. They've always got one of them hiding somewhere. In Arkansas, they call that a toothpick. I ain't putting it in my mouth, though. I ain't doing it. That's right. Never mix your iodine with road flares and cold pills. That is correct. Ain't nothing like biscuits and sausage gravy. You ain't a kidding. Oh, Pantera. I say I'll never be able to see was Pantera. We miss you, Dimebag. My buddy was at that concert where Dimebag took a bullet. and I actually had one of his guitars. My buddy was a huge Pantera fan. Phil Ensemble's kind of a dick, but other than that, Dimebag would, son, he could jam. Bacon gravy from time to time. I even make red-eye gravy, which is ham and coffee. Give you a review after. So, hey, I promise you, you ain't gonna be disappointed. It's delicious. How much for that hat? I give you $300. I have been offered that before. I can make you. So normally I sell them in anywhere from $100 to $200, just depending on the work that goes into them and how much detail I put. But you got to be careful with sausage gravy, though. There's two different types: the brown gravy and the gray. The brown is totally different. They use bacon grease, I think. It ain't as good, I know, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Central England, you have a great day too, Big Nasty. Glad to see you in here. Vandalism strat. I am in the Smoky Mountain National Forest in the Greenbrier section on the Little Pigeon River just outside of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We're just hanging out, doing a live stream by live stream, sharing a little bit of nature with the people. My family has had the same gravy and biscuits recipe since the grace, and that's the way it should be. And now, my question is, lard biscuits, shortening biscuits, or butter biscuits? I doubt I'll go for a swim today. I mean, if somebody sent a big something and they said, hey, that's for going swimming, I would just because, but I'm in my long breeches today. I ain't got my shorts on, you know what I mean? Look at it. So yeah, I ain't got my shorts on. And I didn't bring no dry clothes nor a towel neither. Shoo! This is actually censored. I tried on several channels, a few shows what you say, most of those not. Huh? Never mix your ammonia with cold pills and camera batteries, and that's true too, Scott. Oh, Max's family lives there. I like butter. Oh yeah, butter makes a good biscuit now. That's true as well, Michael. No, Popcorn Sutton's not my dad, but my good friend Solomon Sutton was his son, actually. That family is really good friends of mine. Really good spot for panning and fishing. I always got the beer stick, Maximus Prime. I thought you was in Tennessee. I am. Oh, great spot to soak. Great spot. The water's clear as it can be. You want me to unhook yins and take yins down? Y'all want to go on a little field trip? Granny butter biscuits and honey, come on. I'm a big butter biscuit fan myself, but I also like shortening and lard biscuits. I like all three in different ways. I hear you, Michael. I've been in that situation. Backstage road producer. I might have been up there, been there. Blairsville, Georgia, right over the hill. Jack. How you doing, Jack Bryan? I like the way you talk. Reminds me of Pennsylvania. Tennessee's the greatest in my opinion. I love my home state of the Smoky Mountains. Hex forever. It is gold here. Let's go. All right. So y'all want to go on a walk? Smash that like button. How do we sign permission slips if it's not a field trip? Oh, you ain't got to sign it. I'm taking you. I'm taking you. Again, you will. Here, I'm just going to pull you out of my tripod. Whoops. I hit the button. I couldn't do the conversation. I grew up with math from people that went to the moon first. Right? Butter flavored lard doesn't go good in biscuit. Lard can make a good biscuit now for your fat. It just has to be fresh lard. You don't want it after it's had the summer. You know what I mean? If it's sediment, it's a little strong. There we go. I like Pantera. Can't you see I'm easily empowered by persistence? One step from lashing out at you. You want him to get under my skin and call yourself a friend. I love me some Pantera. Bam, let's go on a little walk here. This is my little island. I call this Hillbilly Island. You a very likable fella. I appreciate that. No, Frank, we used to pick on Taekwondo people. We called them cat. Well, and in their defense, you know, I mean, I get that. I really do. Got it made out here, Platinum Player. You ain't a kidding, brother. It's beautiful. I love staying there. Be yourself, by yourself. Stay away from me. All that's hindered in life. I'm telling you. My favorite creek was the one coming down from Mount Evans in Colorado. I couldn't go out to Australia and do a walkabout unless I was able to have a gun and everything in that country out to kill you. You ain't kidding. I don't reckon you need a gun, though. That'd be good to have one. Brolin, I should do some. You know what? I should. My kind of people, Appalachian people. My kind of people's all kind of people. I just love humans. I love me some humans. Look at that a minute, son. That'll mess with your brain, won't it? Pretty, though. It sure is pretty, though. 300 likes, that's insane. Look at all the super things we got. You guys are amazing. Listen to Creed, Red. I mean, I did back in the day. Back in the day, before Scott Stapp became a prick. Oh. Some nice moonshine scenery and a little Johnny Cash will make a great time. You ain't kidding. I hear that train a-coming. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I love me some Johnny now. That's why I call it Hillbilly Island. I got a little bit of flow all the way around. This little hole of water right here is actually about 7-8 feet deep. And underneath it's undercut, and so is that right there. This is a dangerous little chute right here because it's undercut under that rock, and I've seen people get stuck in it. Sketchy. Ted Bundy! Rest in peace, Dimebag. Let's go, brother. Thank you so much. GL Toyota, long time no see. Well, I'll have a Dart Park, man. I meant no negativity. Gorgeous, diverse company, and I'd like to visit. Absolutely. Big Creed fan. Where's the beer stick? Where did it go? I guess I took it out of my pocket and set it up there. Either that or I dropped it. I think it's over yon way, though. Son, I tell you what, you step on the edge of that rock there, though, and it's slicker than a minnows pecker. Slippery. We just about went swimming. Oh, yeah, bear stick's over in my bag. Great voice, by the way. Thank you, guys. Oh, when I was doing Pantera, that's actually terrible in my opinion, but I do try. I just like a holler, you know what I mean? I like to holler and sing a little. Do you produce the beer stick or are you sponsored? Yeah, no, it's just a product that I enjoy. They don't pay me nothing. I wish I could donate too, bro. Child support got me cooked, brother. I hear that. I do. And listen, it's never an expectation, guys, for y'all to send things over here on these lives. I get excited when you do, but look, that ain't what it's about. Oh, that's a good rock. That sucker went up. Look here what I'm walking on. We're back. You think you could do a Pepsi and that? Oh, I could absolutely do it, Jason. I'm from Texas. I lived in Morristown. I love Morristown. Yes, it's absolutely gorgeous. I forget what they're called, but the Australian Army has some really tough special forces. Oh, yeah, they do. Yes, they do. I don't know if I've heard that one, Shady Grove. Be proud to support your kids. Absolutely. Absolutely. My little girl's birthday's tomorrow. My 10-year-old will be 11 tomorrow, July 16th. Crazy. Brolin, no, I mean, I am working on it. I keep telling people that. But I ran out of the blanks that I use for these. These are wool and fur blanks, and the price of them just went through the roof. They take months to get here if I order them from China, and last time I done it, I wasted about $250 because they sent me the floppy felt ones that weren't worth a damn. Gage from Dallas, man. Hey, I got to get to Dallas. I got some good friends of mine that are in Dallas. They should 100% pay. I know I have sold. I literally have. I'm their absolute top ambassador, and I don't even get paid from them. But that's all right. The water is absolutely cold. Yeah. I know a lot of people just sit there and try to chug a Pepsi, and it doesn't work out too well because of all the fizz. None of that's ever bothered me. Fizzy drinks don't really bother me because of the way they go down. It's just I don't know. Never really bothered me. There are tons. I mean, you've seen it too. This is a big Boulder stream, and it's in a national forest. So like I said, I have found some good pickers out of here, not just flake. The Voltrons, nice. Had to set with die-cast metals with lead paint. I think I probably ate a couple of them in my time. Like I say, July 24th, happy early birthday. It's a Doc Watson song, but I like Billy String's version better. I'll have to check it out. Oh yeah, imagine that. Fly Cry back in the house. What's going on? Looks like a great place to put a steel on. Well, there's just too many people around GL Toyota. Happy birthday to your boy. Well, it's a little girl, Lorelei. It's my little girl. I've only got one little hang down. I got 3 split tails and a hang down. Legend is my only hang down. So I got Larkin, who's my oldest. She's 18 out on her own, kind of doing her own thing, managing up there. She's doing awesome. Lorelei will be 11 tomorrow. Legend will be, well, he won't be 4 till October. And then, of course, little Legacy. Bunny, thank you for the star. That's awesome. Good chunky picker. Oh, yeah, like 0.4. Like good size pickers. Half grammars. Well, it depends on how many young'uns you got, Maximus Prime. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Bunny is cute for 20. Hey, I really do. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Hey, honestly, I have no idea what each one of them is worth. So if you sent me a big one and it's worth a lot, make sure you tell me, because I get just excited about the 1 penny ones as I do about the $100 ones, because I don't know the difference. But I certainly appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. No, I'm not on the New River Rusty Water. I'm actually on the Little Pigeon River. So just outside it's off the Pigeon River, just outside of Gatlinburg, though, in the Greenbrier section of the Smoky Mountain National Forest. User FT 2024. Hey, Red, how you doing, brother? Hope all is well. Stay safe. You do the same, man. I am doing amazing. Thank you. I drink alone. Yeah, with nobody else. And you know when I drink alone, I prefer to be by myself. I love me some George Thorogood. 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, and 1 beer. One of the greatest storyteller singers of all time. Awesome guy. Let's say, hey, Red, it was good seeing you the other day at Food City. Chugging the noodles is crazy, bro. You too, BK Rowe. Appreciate you. Just 1 youngin'? I don't know. It depends on, I think it changes it varies based on your income level and such. I don't know, me and my ex-wife have it worked out where we have complete 50-50 custody. I get them 1 week, she gets them another week. They go to the same school district, so it's just my house, her house. They don't have much change in their routine. I have really just an awesome, awesome situation. 9, no 4-wheel drive yet. We've had a few drinks. We've almost killed 3. Well, we did about half a fifth of the strawberry so far. Not to brag, I just didn't realize I drank so much of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, FT. Oh, I see now. I got two girls. O's name is Sangoi, which means hummingbird in Paiute. Nice. And the young's name is Teketra, which means something small. Teketra. Teketra. I love that. Columbia, Tennessee. Lorelai's a great name for a young lady. I really do think so, too. And she's an awesome one. She really is. Catherine Bucket Cooters and Pigeon. If she comes up that time, she was supposed to come up around Valentine's Day. And we were supposed to get together when I had my moonshine release, when I did my eau de vie. Have you tried? I've tried the Lipton hard tea. I don't really care for them, Brolin, but I'm not a big tea guy. I really ain't. Ted Bundy's still in the house. Happy birthday to your daughter. Thank you so much, Ted. I appreciate you, man. Wait, how much you can pull out of what you do? I don't know what that means. I'm trying to make it make sense. You said them right, too. Awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad. Madison County, North Carolina. Oh, yeah. I've been up through there. Yeah, in the fall, rusty water fishing. Absolutely. I do a little bit of seine hunting. Well, I ain't seen my baby. Well, I ain't seen my baby since I don't know when. I'm drinking bourbon whiskey, scotch and gin. Classics. Hello from Ireland, Mike at the Rat. How you doing? I know a woman back in the day from Kentucky, and she used to use goat milk. I have no idea where she got it from. Goat milk's good. Billy Bob. Nope, Hillbilly. It's different. Oh, I'd like to see you do a mudslide on Mountain. I ain't done a mudslide in a long time. A lot of, I don't know, chocolatey liquors is weird. It's a strange one. I mean, I can do it. Don't get me wrong. All righty, boys. You're never heard of Francis. Hold on. Oh, name, Army. Well, have funny rest of your life. This is not my opinion, but now you just take it. Key-Cat, have a good man. Are you saying you headed out? I don't know, man. I feel like I've had a stroke every time I'm trying to read your comments, but... What up? What's going on, Randy Hunter? How you doing? Red, what's the average ABV of a corn mash juice directly out of the still before proofing? Well, corn mash will be pre-distillation. So your corn mash is what it's called before it is distilled. But a corn mash that's been run off, my average ABV on my particular machine, typically on the high end of my heads after I've tossed a little, depending on what I'm making, on my particular rig is going to be in the neighborhood of about 168 to 70. But it drops down into the 150s and kind of sits there for a good little bit. But thank you for answering my question. You're the man of all man. Hey, thank you, Maximus Prime. I appreciate you. Bailey Fisher says, Jesus? Nope, Hillbilly Red. But I get it, long hair, beard. Good to see. Grain whiskey. Now I like to do a triple grain. Well, I'm here. Well, I'm glad you're here. I just couldn't tell if you were headed out or not. Rye whiskey, don't let me down. I'm having a stroke every time I read your comment. Well, I don't mean that in a negative way at all, but I just, phew. Thank you for the gold coin. Let's go. B9 Bailey Fishing. Thank you so much. Red Beard One. Sound like a pretty cool guy. Send some to England, please. I wish I could. I wish I could. Some of that rye whiskey. I'm not a big fan of just a regular rye. I mean, it's got to be blended. Obviously, a corn, rye, and probably wheat. That's what I like. Maximus, thank you. And the GOAT trophy. Let's go. River Rat Chicken. Hey, wait, is River Rat Chicken in the house? I didn't even see her there. Moon Ronnie showing support. What's going on? Thank you, guys. Have me a drink and I'll walk around. I should be walking around. Where are you originally from? Originally, I was born in north central Kentucky. A little bitty town called Cynthiana is the hospital that I was born in, but I growed up so deep in the holler you had to pipe in sunshine. We was about 17 miles from the closest town now. Thank you for the gold coins and Maximus Prime with the happy poo. Clean that kitchen, Gage. You'll feel better after you've done it, I promise you. I have a fondness for history. My family was in World War II on the losing side. My mother had 5 brothers, and I've different parts of the military. She made sure we understood history. That's awesome. I wish you could hang out with Ted Nugent. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, Ted's wild now. Good day, Maria. There's a winery in Madera, Cali that distills grain booze that is 96.5% pure. My buddy used to get me a few liters every year, right up until he got fired for drinking and driving. There is that. And there are some places that can turn it out, but it takes a little bit more sophisticated equipment than I got. You can actually get 200 proof or 100% alcohol, but it won't stay that way long. It'll actually draw moisture from the air because it's such a dry product. And actually, you have to have very specialized equipment to go ahead and take out that extra bit of water. And it won't stay that way long. I only have made sugar water. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You're still learning some of the nuances of making liquor. You know how to blend it. You know where your taste and your breakups should be and where your cuts should be. A lot of people learn on a sugar wash. A lot of people learn on a sugar wash. Thank you for all the gifts, guys. Y'all are so amazing. Thank you. Hello, fellow Redbeard. What's going on? I watched the recording of the VH1 of Dimebag Dale and his brother when they were executed. The guy walked on the stage, emptied the clip, and started to reload. Yep. You got to have molecular sieves. That's right, sieves. To get that anhydrous ethyl ether, I believe. It's Scott Balbus might be knowing what he's talking about here. And if I start dropping that stuff in here, Scott, people go, huh? I'm trying, bro. Hey, man, thank you. You're doing awesome. How's it going today, buddy? Oh, man, that looks nice. I want to be there. Ace is high. This place is amazing right now. Matter of fact, it actually feels a little cooler than it was. Earlier, it got real hot, and I think it's because the clouds come over, and it was just bouncing some rays around, and that heat was just kind of staying down here. But now that the sun's come back down, I know that sounds strange. It seems to be a lot better. Killer Live. Thank you, Jack Black. I appreciate you. Lucas, man, I appreciate your kind words. I'd love some German schnapps. I love schnapps. Hey, my man, and now, shut up. Man, does anybody else have trouble reading that? It just makes my brain hurt. I appreciate your comments, Kiki. Try to just order your words different so that they, congruent and make sense, I make these hats. I don't know. Clouds here are definitely going to try tomorrow. Oh, it's beautiful. Hey, we had some serious clouds come in earlier, and I was worried about it. But I'll tell you what, it has turned out to be an absolutely magnificent day. Where's the four-wheel drive? We've been drinking a little bit. Salim, how you doing? Oh, shit, drunken master from the Outback. I wish I was from the Outback. I'd love to go out there. You sent him some alcohol from Germany, some cognac. I actually made some cognac one time. So cognac's actually aged in wine barrels. And there's a certain process to making it, and it's pretty good. It ain't bad at all. Old school shortening biscuits, absolutely. Shortening biscuits is good too. And I tell you what I do to make up for it. So shortening is more stable than butter in a good biscuit, right? So butter flavored Crisco was a game changer for me. Rusty Waters, please keep it short and sweet if you can. Thank you. What's that? I missed it, Rusty Waters. Did you ask something? Hold on. I may have missed it, sorry. Salutations, Justin, how are you? Double tap for Red in the river. Thank you, River Rat Chick. I appreciate you, honey. It's always good to see you in here, too. Apache Hat Company makes nice hats, and Thunder Boys Hat Company, top tier hats. I need to look into about consigning mine. Thank you. The Trolling Stoner's still in here, man. I love to see you. Butter flavored Crisco makes an awesome cookie, too. Yes, it does. You can't make chocolate chip cookies without butter flavored Crisco. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm telling you right now. Hey, I got a chocolate chip cookie recipe right now in my brain that are the best ever. And I also use it as my crust for my cheesecake. I do a chocolate chip cookie cheesecake. Phenomenal. Baby's doing good, Randy Hunter. Thank you for asking. No, they make my chitlins. I'm not sure who's doing this. Them just some other people. What's down here? Enjoying the river. God's Guns and Ammo, good to see you back. What's up, my fellow East Tennessean? Enjoy my home away from home, man. I love that cold water. And this water is cold. Any more meet and greets? I never know, really. Jacob Darnell, how you doing? I'm absolutely live. Jacob Darnell just asked me a question, and I just answered it. So, girls, Hillbilly Red is really talking to Jacob Darnell. And you. And I hope each and every one of you are having an amazing day. What's in Argentina? Salim, I didn't even see it. An excellent specimen. Thank you, Jerome. I appreciate you. It's always a pleasure to see you in here, brother. Short and large biscuits are old school cowboy biscuits. That's what you ate when you were out on a trail. Absolutely. Well, and actually, you can make them a little more dense too and get you hardtack. So it's bread you can just put a little moisture on. Got a good flavor. Real simple. Just salt, flour, water, a little baking powder or baking soda. Brandon Lowry. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Got a couple stars. Salim, I appreciate that. You're the man, bro. Thank you, Kevin Lawrence. I appreciate it. Cookie recipe sounds like a damn good one. It is. Absolutely, yes. I make a fire cookie now. My chocolate chip cookies are chewy. I like a chewy pudding cookie, you know what I mean? So you bite it, and then the chocolate kind of, you never get a bite without chocolate in it, neither. I have seen your short. I ain't even wearing those shorts. Sent your shorts all this winter. Is this all? Lordy, what's your favorite thing to chug from the beer stick? Red Bull. 100% Red Bull. Thank you for the hospitality. No problem, Scott. Thank you for stopping by. I love the interaction. Love the questions, guys. If y'all got questions, I love answering them. It gives me something to do. I really like it. Hello, mate. Says Cecil. What's going on, Cecil? How you doing? Have you tried that Bacon Up product? I have, and it is good for certain things. I like Bacon Up because I cook a lot of stuff, baked grease, like I fry my eggs in it. You can even add a little bit of it to your shortening to give your biscuits a little bit of that bacon grease flavor. I love it. Now, Pharrell, I'm from Finland. Not president, but almost. I like you. Hey, I like you too, Kit Kat. You're welcome to hang out anytime you want. I just got to brace myself when you type it so I can try to put together that. I want to be able to respond properly to your comments. Missed the beer stick. Are you able to do a shot for me? Oh, Salim, you missed the beer stick, but I might have one. I ain't got no alcoholic. Well, we'll make another one of them. God, we'll make another. My stomach's going to hurt. We're going to do it, though. I got another Mountain Dew. Oh, yeah? All right. Pour this bad boy up right here. You're the damn best, my friend. Love watching videos. Thank you, Tyler Riddle. I appreciate you. Listen, for all of y'all watching here, guys, how many people we got in the room? Let's build it up. Listen, y'all need to hit that sub button. I need to see some subs come out of here. Look here. I do this for you guys, right? Just a little bit more. I like how that blue stays on the bottom. I don't know, what would y'all call this? What would you call a drink like that? I just think it looks cool as hell. Cowboys for bad. Yeah, that's a classic too. Next up in the beer stick, beef raviolis from Chef Boyardee. I'll do it. Don't you tempt me with a good time, our Scott Balbus. I'll absolutely do it. Deep fried catfish and bacon fat, come on. Yes, that's another good one for making up. On the spot, my man. One of these days, brother, I still think I can shotgun a beer faster than you. I doubt it, Brandon, but I'm happy to entertain you at any time. The Freedom Shot. I need to put a little like cream liquor on it or something. They don't do beer chugs no more. Walkabout, you need a gun. I seen those videos, those spiders the size of basketballs in people's house. Mountain Dew is fitting. All right, guys, check this out. Y'all tell me if this ain't the fastest you, but this is more than 12 ounces. I would have to say we just put about 4 ounces, probably a good 4 shots of 70 proof in on top of this Mountain Dew Voltage. Now, last time, this tastes exactly like it was absolutely delicious, but I'm about to take it down faster than you've ever seen anybody do it. If you're the first timer to this live right here, it's about to be pretty amazing. So make sure you're tapping that screen. Show a little support. Martine, what's going on? Let's say you're a good man. Thank you, Martine. I appreciate it. Kool-Aid from hell. It's a good one. That's a good one. It's got a lot of that strawberry in it, though. I'll tell you that right now. You're an easily likable guy. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. I love me some humans. What can I say? Honestly, how you do it? It's made of... Wait, not USA. No. What? You folks want to help me. It's made of... I'm a first timer. What's about to happen at Gage? I'm about to take this down faster than you've ever seen anybody do it. Matter of fact, we ain't even gonna... The girly swirly. That one's funny too. Devin says, take the fucking shot already. I'm working on it, Devin, all right? It's about anticipation, about build-up. It's about ranking. Mustache got in the way. God, that tastes like cotton candy. Even with all that strawberry in it. Ooh, that's good. I want to see you without a beard. Nah, I can't do that, but I do got some military pictures. I blinked and I missed it. Good man. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, Devin. For sure, the fastest chugger in the world. Definitely one of them. Took me long enough. I know, Brandon. I know. Maybe, Jeremy. Now that's how it's done. Aggressively hydrated. I can't believe that speed. That's actually a fairly slow one because my beard got in the way, but I can do it just a little bit faster than that. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate you. Wyatt. Backyard fun country boy. Take a swim, brother. I ain't got no... So, all I got on is my long britches. I didn't bring no shorts today. Y'all tell me how I have drank 3/4 of a fifth strawberry 70 proof, 2 Mountain Dews, 1 White Claw, the Beatbox that I did from my video prior, and a V8 energy drink. And I still ain't peed yet. What's going on here? Oh, I've drank plenty of beer out of the beer stick. Thank you for support, Salim Slim. I appreciate it. Prune juice, I've done that before too. It was not fun. Have I ever threw up from a chug? I've had one go down the wrong way and had to let it back up because it left a bubble, but not really threw up. I pulled up to work one day listening to some Pantera, told it the next day. Rode up the next day, listened to some Tupac, the next day listened to some Hank. My boss said, you got issues. That's good, it's good to have variety. When are you gonna do my Sprite and Watermelon Red Bull? Oh, and add a short snort. Corey, I'm gonna have to check it out. That is a good one. Them V8s, let me tell you, Nazareth. The V8, where they at? These guys right here. The Passion Fruit Orange Guava, the limited edition. They are fine, let me tell you. Delicious. Let's go, Big Slim. How you doing? Salim, thank you for the gold coins. Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. What's the joke of the day besides me? I don't know. What kind of joke do you want to hear? I could do an Irish joke about an Irish farmer in an Irish accent, but it's a long joke and it's hard to maintain an Irish accent the whole time. If you want to hear it. Nothing better than a short snort. Come on. That B8 juice, son, that fruit juice right there mixed with that strawberry, it was next level. Yeah, this is live, James Riggs. We're live right now, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 194 minutes we've been live, which is a record for me. It's the Moonshine Guy. Holy cow, I want to hear it if she turns 11 before she's thinking she's smarter than me. Oh, no, that happened last year. Get me brown shorts. That's a good one, too. That's in an Irish, so that's not, I do that in a pirate voice. Talk like an auctioneer. I cut my first video. I saw you doing a four-wheel drive. Heck yeah, Martin. That was probably one of my very first ever videos. So there was this poor old Irish farmer, and the only thing this Irish farmer had to really keep his family going there, because his wife had passed away many years before, he had 3 boys there and a milk cow. And the milk cow brought them all the things they needed to go to the market there to sell the cheese and the milk there to make the little bit of money that they got to feed their bellies and such like that. Well, one day the farmer wakes up and he goes down into the barn and he sees the milk cows died there in the stall. Well, the farmer's so distraught that he hangs himself right there in the barn. And the first of the boys wakes up and he goes down to the barn and he sees that his father's hung himself in the stall there, and he sees the milk cows dead in the stall there. And the boy's so distraught about the whole situation, he don't know what to do. He runs out to the river, gonna cast himself in the river, and runs upon this lady leprechaun. And the lady leprechaun says, it's a rough day, isn't it? And he says, well, yeah, I reckon. And she said, well, I'll tell you what I could do for you. I'll bring back your father and the milk cow, and all you gotta do is make love to me 5 times in a row without stopping. And the boy thinks for a minute, he thought, well, I can do that. So he goes on, gives it a go, and he can't. So she kills him dead, casts him down on the rocks down by the creek. Well, the next brother wakes up and he goes down, he sees his brother's cast on the rocks down by the creek, and he sees father's hung himself in the barn, and he sees the milk cow's dead in the milk stall there. And he's distraught and goes out to the creek to throw himself in the creek, and he sees the lady leprechaun. And the lady leprechaun says, it's a rough day, isn't it? And he says, yeah, I reckon. And she says, well, I'll tell you what, if you can make love to me 10 times in a row without stopping, I'll bring back your brother, your father, and the milk cow. And the boy thinks of it, he says, well, you know, look at me, look at you, good-looking leprechaun, I'm a young virile lad, I'll give it a go. Couldn't do it, she kills him, cast him dead there on the rocks. The last of the brother wakes up and he goes down to the barn. He sees both his brothers there, dead on the rocks. He sees his father hung himself in the barn. He sees the milk cow dead on the side, or in the stall in the barn. Goes outside, distraught, gonna cast himself into the water, sees a lady leprechaun. Lady leprechaun says, it's a rough day, isn't it? He said, yeah, I reckon. She said, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bring back both your brothers, the father, and the milk cow, if you can make love to me 10 times in a row without stopping. And the boy thinks for a minute and he says, all right. What if I can make love to you 15 times in a row without stopping? And Lady Leprechaun laughs a bit and she says, well, I tell you what, I'll bring back both your brothers, your father, the milk cow, and I'll give you a big mansion where your hovel stands now. And the boy says, all right, well, what if I can make love to you 20 times in a row without stopping? She said, well, if you could do that, I'll bring back both your brothers, your father, the milk cow. I'll give you a big mansion where your cabin stands right now, and I'll give you a giant crock of gold. And he says, all right, well, if I make love to you 20 times in a row, what's to stop you from dying from it? The milk cow did. That's so hard to do. You know how hard it is to do an Irish accent for more than 3 minutes? It's tough. When you get a chance to Incredible Hulk drink in a beer stick, heck yeah. What's the worst thing I've chugged? Oh, Lord. What do you call it? Like lukewarm ramen. I got something curling on me. He's bugging the piss out of me. Texas, totally different place than Michigan. Stupid Michigan person. I walked around the town. It's a pretty good one. Thank you for all the gold coins, CMP 719. Oh my God, I just seen that. I am the Moonshine 4-wheel drive guy. Oh, goodness. Hunting joke goes, go bear hunting, sitting in his blind. The bear pulls up, scratching his ass on a tree. He pulls his gun, goes, bang, smoke, clears the bear, nowhere. The accent and how fast you was talking was crazy impressive. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Explain, please, lukewarm ramen. Oh, tepid ramen. So, like not hot, not cold, like right in the middle. It was kind of a... And also chicken ramen behind of it. So it's the first time I ever did it, and I did it in a chug boot. And I'd let it cool to the point of just being warm. It was just terrible. It was really bad altogether. I do love fishing. Effing infinity. Let's see. Yeah, there was noodles in the ramen chug. I actually did a spicy ramen chug with buldak noodles here not too long ago. Thank you, Just Go. Second day, same situation in the blind. Bear comes up and they shoot smoke. Clears. No buy. Interesting. Bass Pro Shop, not too far from me. Exit 407 in Sevierville. Hillbilly Red. That's me. I'm Hillbilly Red. Where am I from? I'm from Gatlinburg. Smoky Mountains, East Tennessee. Appalachian Mountains. SpaghettiOs had to have been rough. I actually love SpaghettiOs. I wasn't allowed to have processed foods as a kid, so when I could go to different places like friends' houses and stuff like that and have SpaghettiOs, it was something that I always appreciated. So to me, it's kind of like a processed treat. I don't know. I know it's bad. But yeah, the secret is to that. I actually love SpaghettiOs. Hi from Corsica. What's up, Bottom? Oh, man, it's hard for me to get caught up here. Third day, same situation. Bear shot, smoke clears, no bear. Bear grips up. Wait. Bear grips up and says, "You're not really here for the bear hunting, are you?" It was bad altogether. LOL, it was bad altogether. What's the biggest fish you ever caught? Argentina beat England. Oh, did they? Right on. You realize no one can chug like you. You know that, don't you? Yeah, I do. I've never been beat in a chug. Not never. Not only am I highly competitive, I've also honed this skill over years. I mean, I'm 40 and I started doing this in elementary school, so. Top look. Thank you, Cliff Hatch. I appreciate you. Love you back, Anthony Baker. I appreciate you. Me and my boys doesn't like cool or wet or warm or hot or fucking nothing. Well, that's a rough way to be. So how you getting by? You just hating life, I reckon? Love SpaghettiOs. I don't know why neither. They're not great, but it's just one of them memory things. You know what I mean? What's up, Ripsky business? Oh, wait, go to the Babber. What's going on, boss, from Cleveland, Ohio? How you doing, Jerry Hayes? Good to see you. Sevierville is where my ex's family really is from. I just say Gatlinburg because it's more familiar. I got you. Oh, yeah, my pet fish out there are swimming. Man, for those y'all don't know, I got some pet fish. One time I was out here fishing, just down the way there a little bit. And I was burning up the bass, son. That's where I caught all my pet fish, son. And I didn't have me a stringer, so I had me a little basket that I was throwing them in. And I put a little water in like a cooler, you know. And I was headed up the trail, and the game warden coming on the trail, and I could see him on the upper trail coming around. And there ain't no way out. I can't go backwards and I can't go forward because he's going to see me either way. It's a dead end down here. Well, I go up there with my basket full of fish, son, and I meet that game warden right on the trail. Now, I had tossed my fishing pole over in the weeds. And that game warden, of course, coming down to do what he's supposed to do, he says, "All right, you got a license for all them fish you caught there?" And I said, "Fish?" I said, no. I get it, sir. These are my pet fish. I don't need a license for these. They just come out the aquarium. I take them down here to the river. I turn them out a little bit. They swim around, and then they all come back to me. I call them back. He said, "Son, I don't believe that. Let me see your license." I said, "Brother, I'm telling you, these are my pet fish. I got to get them back up here to the aquarium. This water doesn't have much oxygen in it. I got to get them up here." He said, "Well, you gonna do that, you're gonna have to show me a license or show me that you can turn them out and call them back." I said, "All right, son." Go right back down the river. I walked him down there, son. He walked right by me, and I turned that cooler over and dumped them bass out in the river. They all swam out in the way, and we sat there for about 5 minutes, just enjoying the weather and whatnot. He said, "All right, now call them back." I said, "Who's that?" He said, "Them fish." I said, "What fish?" That's a classic joke, an old school Appalachian joke right there. Howdy, what's going on, Pulsar 39? Had to stop checking since house arrest. I miss it, though. Oh, man, I hate that for you, Kyle. Big love from the UK, the best storyteller. I'm kind of to the akin to the Hatfields. Nice. God almighty, how'd I get so far behind? Seriously, though, Red, please don't choke trying to do a beer stick can of shit. Oh, no, I wouldn't. I would never attempt anything that I didn't have full confidence in my ability to do, trust me. Was that a creek or a river? It's a river, Jerry Hayes. Thank you, Just a Guy. I appreciate that. 204 minutes live, guys. This is our longest live. What's the best caliber? Men of honesty and integrity are of the highest caliber. I know that ain't what you meant. But it depends on where you're at. I'd say the most versatile would be a 9. I'd say if you're out in the woods and you got to worry about big predators, that you got to do something bigger than a 40. That's what I would say. If we're talking about HGs, you know what I'm saying? Worth every minute, thank you. Clinch River, no, we own the Little Pigeon River. Thank you, Phil 3030, I appreciate it. I've been growing it for a while. Man, I would do just fine having you as my neighbor. Heck yeah, we'd have a ball. I just went over to my other neighbor, so my neighbor's got bear dogs, and he's over another holler, probably 3/4 to maybe a little over a mile from my house. Well, his bear dog come up there, and I couldn't really get him in my car because he was soaking wet. It come a pouring rain, and I didn't really want to put him in my car and cart him up there, so I just walked him up there. And what I love about the country and where I'm at, when you do stuff like that, people repay that kind of thing. It's reciprocated, you know what I mean? I dropped off his dog, and that little dog was a sweet dog. He wasn't a little dog, he's a big dog, big bear dog. But I dropped him off, and Don gave me some, he got honeybees up there. So he gave me a big old quart of honey. And, I mean, I just love that kind of thing. We do a lot of neighborly stuff around here. Best caliber depends on what you shotgun rifle, pistol, 12 gauge Maverick, Walmart, $200, long rifle, 30-06, Savage pistol. I like my 22 Magnum, made by Kel-Tec. That is a good one. Again, this is Mountain Water. Oh, I've done it. It's delicious. Where can we buy your shine online internationally? You really can't, unfortunately. Right now, it's at the Moonshine Depot in Pigeon Forge, and that's about the only place. But we are working on it. I've never been to Delaware, Tyler. They are, but it's a reasonably priced round and has a reasonable knockdown. Slow down there, boom, huh? Reason I can't do it. I have a Kel-Tec too, but it's a 9, but a sub. Catahoula, leopard, cow, wild hog, dog. But them are good, them Catahoulas. They good dogs. Sounds like our neighbors here, we help each other out. We invite each other to barbecues, and there's always something in return. Absolutely, Boogie Man. Absolutely. And that's the way it ought to be. That's the way it ought to be. If you got your garden, you know, a lot of people around where I'm up, they don't put out a garden just for their family. They put out enough in the garden for everybody in the holler. Thank you, Tyler Red. I appreciate you. I mean, I did all the work. Well, I guess I did some work in the beginning, but learn, finish. I don't know. It's a tough one. I should try, though. Let's get shine in the UK. I know, we need to. Carmen. That's awesome. Let's see. So you're near the forge. Near Pigeon Forge? I am. Awan Killaboo. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Nature Life. How are you? Adam Copeland in the house with a howdy. Love the look. Your outfit suits the place perfectly. I got me a couple pairs of these camouflage overalls now. I know y'all probably think I wear the same thing all the time because I do a lot of videos in camouflage, but I got a bunch of blue pair too. Nah, I'd probably not shave my beard there, Element. I'd probably not shave my beard. Guys, we got a lot of people in here. 63. Where's everybody watching from? Can I play a banjo? I can do like one little roll, but I wish I could. Poppy and he's got a Billy Gibbons beard. I surely do. Love overalls. They comfortable. With the Motorhead. I know I've heard of the band Motorhead. Your videos are great, boss. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. ZZ Top looking good. I gifted you just a guy. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. I don't know if I seen it. He gave me one of the babies that was born. Oh, that's awesome. See, that's awesome. I love that kind of thing. All right, Dale Hofflin. We got you 100 degrees in Sacramento, Bonita Springs, Florida, Maximus. Adam out there in Lutz, Tennessee. How you doing? Jasper, Tennessee, with Brandon Guilford there. Newport, Tennessee. Kobe, right down the way from me. Ripsky Business in Massachusetts, Blue Ridge Mountains. Big Slim, how are you? Tyler Riddle. What's your favorite type of music? I like all kind of music, but I like rock. I like country. I like outlaw country and old school country. I love some classical music. I like music. I just think, you know, I love listening to people make new music. Don't really matter what the genre is, if it's, you know, individuals. Frankfurt, Germany in the house. What's up, Lucas? Yeah, sorry, just a guy. If he come in and I didn't say something about it, I just didn't see it. I apologize for that, though. See no evil out in Virginia. New York City. Come on. I've always wanted to go there. Been a fan since Big Brother. Love you, friend. Thank you, Juggalo Life. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Big Brother was a lot of fun. No, we ain't paying for go. We just chilling on a YouTube live stream, hanging out live streaming by the live stream. Love the relaxing running water. Me too. I just love that sound in the background. That's Redman in Louisiana. Montreal, Canada. What's going on? Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. Both types of music, country and western. Blues or jazz? A little bit of both. I mean, I can sit and listen to a saxophone all day. Ever had absinthe? You mean absinthe? Yes, I have. It's okay. Not bad at all. And it's strong. That's why I like it. A1, God bless you with real nature, life forever. Thank you, A1. I appreciate it. What's your favorite brand of overalls? Liberty. What's a good size copper pot still to run if you're just starting out? But I would like to be able to age some in barrels. All right, then. I would highly recommend to start off with a 25 gallon. And I'll tell you why. Or a 50, but that's for a little bit further on. Batch stills are where it's at. You can make small batches. If you're not making it for anybody else other than yourself, then all you need is a 25. That'll run you a good, solid, guaranteed, bet your ass, 2.5 gallon of good liquor about every time you run it. And you'll get a little bit more once you learn how to do your cuts and such like that, up to 3 to 4 gallon. When you cut that down, you can have more than 6 gallon of flavor to 7, you know. So, yeah, I'd say 25 is the sweet spot. Although, you can make a 10 gallon out of 1 sheet of copper. For the most part. You're still going to need your worm and all that. But, yeah, without a full copper chiller. Tyler Riddle, absolutely. Shout out to little Harper. I have a 3-month-old baby girl as well. No, I've never been for Mardi Gras. I have been to NOLA. I've been to New Orleans a couple times, but never for Mardi Gras. Love your videos. Thank you for sharing with us beautiful country land, and I'm from Hampton, Virginia. Well, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate you watching, and it's my pleasure. You use a pressure cooker pot to test. Well, then, I don't know. That's just that's a lot smaller batch. New Kel-Tec 12 gauge with double barrel hose, like 16 rounds. Woo! Wow! Now that's something right there. Kansas City, Missouri, and Creta Funk. Nice. Are you an original outlaw redneck or a new age conservative redneck? Not trying to say anything offensive. I just don't have a better noun to use. Well, for me, it ain't about anything being offensive. It's about what puts up barriers for other people. So it ain't that I'm not trying to offend nobody. I just want everybody to be happy. I love humans. You know what I mean? I'm definitely a fella that rides in the middle line. I'm not one side or the other. For sure. I think you go too far either way and you both start sounding crazy. You know what I mean? I'm all about the happiness of humans. Despite your political your opinions. Your videos are great. I saw all the ones you posted, boss man. I thank you for watching, Adam. From South Africa, what's going on, Bruce? How you doing? Canadians, rock and roll, blues, and jazz. Kiss my ass. There you go. You don't like anything, do you, Kit Kat? No problem, Scott. I wanted a semi-auto, one of those Charles Dailies. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can get you a good Springfield turkey gun that holds the same out there. Take the plug out. Braden Holiday. Absolutely happy birthday to you. 10 to 25 gallon. Absolutely. That's the best way, because it's a batch still. You know what I mean? That way, if you mess it up, you ain't really wasted too much mass, or something happens and it wasn't good. You ain't really out that much. When you start getting in and running 55 gallon, you're doing 5 gallon a bucket of liquor at a time and more. So that's when you really get down. You know what I mean? Cicero, need a little bit of that mountain water. I hear you. Tucson, Arizona, and never seen the Grand Canyon. That's a shame. Grand Canyon is beautiful. If the mash is kept really warm, does it ferment way sooner? Absolutely, Thomas Future. So, fun little fact. Yeast loves a temperature between 85 and 95 degrees. The higher the yeast is, the higher rate of conversion, right? So because that's the environment that they really thrive in, they're going to eat more sugar at that rate because they're being triggered to really breed. They're just a little critter that eats sugar and shits alcohol, right? So yeah, but if you get it too warm, you can cause them to die. Actually, in above 100 degrees or more than 110 to 113 degrees, you can start having a detrimental effect on your yeast. So you really got to be careful of the temperature of your mash before you put your yeast in it. Kitty Bennett, I remember you've been in here before. Strawberry Plain. Ozzy Rule, let's see, Sasquatchy Valley of Tennessee. Only music I never could stand was techno music. I mean, and it ain't like, I don't know, it's just a bunch of like mechanical sound, but it has its place. I've been at some parties under the influence of certain things, and techno wasn't too bad. Lonesome Dove, Robert Duvall, highly recommended. I think I said that already. I don't know, I have to check it out. I know the movie Lonesome Dove was the only newer country I ever got into Garth Brooks, and that's only because of the song, because of the cowboy song. That's a damn good song. Which cowboy song? I've never seen these skunk apes. Not here. That's more of a Florida thing. Running that shine, baby. No problem, Daryl Montz. No problem. No, we've already went through it all there, Mikey. That's funny, 7287. I like that. I didn't even read all till there. Let's see. Well, we do about 1,500 trees. Depends on the sugar content. 75 to 50 gallons of sap water will get you 1 gallon of syrup. Oh, I know. I know it. And it makes fine liquor. It's just a lot of work, by God. That's right. That's right, Scott. That's why I love where I live. We're a small town and nobody cares what race you are, cut or creed. We just want to shake your hand and make friends. That's what it's all about right there. Once us as humans start realizing that that's what we are and all humans, everything, it'll get a lot better. 80 to 95 degrees. Oh, Fahrenheit. Sorry, Thomas. I forget there's people in here on the metric system. Yes, so 85 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, just to be clear. Absolutely. The absinthe is totally different. Absinthe is totally different than what was made back then. Actually, in a lot of places, wormwood is outlawed because of potential psychoactive effects, and a couple of the other herbs have been considered carcinogenic. So yeah, it has a very different recipe. I lived in Straw Plains as well. Yeah, it is a small world. Plus, this is pretty country up here. This is the first live I've called, but I see all your videos. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you watching. Good day from Australia. What's up, Random? How you doing? Yukon Bub back in the house. We are still live, baby. 217 minutes. This is the longest I've ever been live, guys. You ever listen to the Wheeler Walker Jr.? Dope country record, redneck shit, groovy stuff. I've actually heard of it. Wheeler Walker Jr., doesn't he do like a weed song or something like that? We all bleed red, no matter where you're from or what color your skin is. That's a fact. Your bones look the same on the inside. What was the name of that beef jerky that was blue and red? Oh, Hot Wheels Fanatic. So that's El Ranchito. I love that stuff, man. I ordered the powder. So here's what I did. I ordered just the powder in the can. That's the best way to go. Now they made the cans really small and it kind of sucks, but that powder is phenomenal. You put that shit on boiled eggs. Let me tell you, Kochi chicken wings in it. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. I'd love to do a meet and greet. I'm going to try to do another one here, Joshua Carswell, pretty soon. Don't start, that won't be. That's exactly the type of person I am. Absolutely. I love first. Until you give me a reason to be another type of way, I love first. Because that's the way we are to lead. Lead with love, not hate. You'll always feel better about it. And if you were wrong, you know what I mean, you just move on. Wild Bill's beef jerky. I don't reckon I've ever had it. I like a good Jack and Coke every now and again. Hello from South Georgia, brother. How you doing, Kevin Nasty? Thanks for the info. God bless. Love what you do. No problem, Hot Wheels Fanatics. My pleasure. What's up, Red? How you doing? He said, that's right. Amen. Scastoni. We doing good today. We doing good. What's an easy way to get yeast? Wait, what's an easy way to get yeast and do dark sugar work? What do you mean? Oh, yes, does dark sugar work? Absolutely, absolutely. So brown sugar just has a little bit more molasses in it, right? Which is still an amazing flavor. And actually, brown sugar is a good way to make rum. It gives you a little bit more flavor. And the easy way to get yeast, you can order it anywhere if you want to, or if you want to do wild yeast and you're making some type of fruit, take, for instance, a large thing of fresh picked wild blueberries or even grapes. They have natural yeasts that are on them. So if you want to do like a grape or a blueberry brown sugar, you can take those blueberries, put them in a small amount of liquid, wash that yeast off of them, put a little bit of that brown sugar in there with it, let that ferment. All right, as that yeast eats that sugar, it'll ferment, it'll breed. It's going to make more yeast. Then you feed it a little bit more sugar and a little bit more sugar, and eventually you have you a specialized bread yeast, not a bread yeast, but a yeast bread for your specific mash. So yeast, just like any other critter, you can farm it, so to speak. You know what I mean? Give it the environment that it needs to succeed at its potential best, just like, you know, breeding puppies or something like that. Instantly a friend. Thank you, Gage. And you said this was your first live stream too. I'm so glad you stopped by. Wait, yep, just like Clint Eastwood says, you punks feel lucky? Well, do you? Brown sugar has too many meanings. I suppose so. What do you think about Cobb County? I live right next to it. I live right on the line of Cobb County right now. I love Cobb County. I mean, Hartford's one of the poorest little areas. Cobb County, I believe, is one of the poorest counties in Tennessee, if not the poorest. But it's got amazing scenery. Cosby's awesome. I mean, it has its issues with, you know, substances like every other small and poor town does. Lots of good liquor, though. No shift. Hold on. What was? I didn't hear what you said. Nazrat. Hold on. Curious. Your thoughts on the moonshine? Oh, on Discovery Channel. I've been on there. I've been on that show. Yeast just like any other critter. It really is. Thank you, Texas Boogeyman. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope to catch you next time. Hope you catch me next time. I'm gonna be going live every day, guys. Wow, so 20 gallon, 80 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, blueberry and brown sugar yeast, add to mash. Well, now that's if you want to farm your own yeast. You can absolutely go get regular old rapid rise yeast and put that in there. You can order specialized yeast too, just for sugars online. They'll have it. That's just how to breed your own yeast. Sitting in the kitchen was a good call, wearing a white t-shirt and no other band members. I don't know if I've heard that one. Yeah, I was on the Moonshiner show. A lot of them's good buddies. Mike Cockrell's one of my best friends. I know everybody don't like Mike Cockrell, but Mike Cockrell's an awesome person. He's meant to play a villain on a show. Keep that in mind. You know what I mean? So you seem to know a thing or two about liquor. Maybe. I do know a thing or two, I suppose. Drinking. Clint Shippey back in the house. We've been a drink, son. We have killed 3/4 of a fifth today. And I'm sweating because of it. My family in Spain has a winery. I'd like to go visit them sometime and learn about the family business. You should, Scott. Let's go on a group trip. Shoot, Spain. I'd love that now. Well, I'll be. This guy from Looney Tunes, that's me too. Picking and grinning, thank you. Cool, I found a channel I like. New sub. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. That means a lot, guys. Holy crap. Holy crap. When did we get to 84 super thanks? That's amazing. 2.4K them little Jimmy Jewels. 74 people in here. Mate, let's see. How old's this beard? Oh, Lordy, team. 356. I believe I was born with it. They hooked me up to a 1957 Chevy and popped me out, but they didn't hit the brake. That's how I ended up with this face. But I've been fine with it. No, I got out of the Army and I said I ain't never shaving again. 2005, I said I'll never put a razor to my face, and I have not. Although it has been caught in car doors and set on fire and all kind of stuff. It's in rough shape. Right now it's a splitting because I keep doing I did a braid earlier, so it looks all kind of a mess. Now it just needs a brushing. Y'all are awesome. Y'all make me smile with them. That stuff makes my cheek hurts. I love the fact that people will come on here and appreciate what I'm doing so much that they actually send things like that. It really makes my day. Set on fire, absolutely. I was making my own knife for Naked and Afraid. Ended up not going, incidentally. The girl I was going to go with ended up being nuttier than a squirrel turd. That's a whole nother story. But anyhow, yeah, I quenched my blade and then I pulled it back up, and the guy said, don't worry about it flaming up. That only happens on the Forged in Fire show, which he was on. And I dipped it down in there, and that sucker flamed right up the left side of my beard. Wait, right side of my beard. Anything good on Facebook Marketplace recently? Not really. My grandpa was from Santander, Spain, up on the coast, near Francis Mountain people, the hillbillies. Nice. Bird just drowned, maybe. I'm not doing this. Wait, my friends doesn't live so long. Free bird just drowned, maybe. Oh, fuck, I'm not doing this. Key kick, I'm about to have a stroke trying to read what you're writing. But I like that you're still in here. Oh, dude, you're making me smile ear to ear. I love it, Maximus. Heck yeah, man. Play some hillbilly music. What's hillbilly music? Play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Thank you, JDK Gamer. I appreciate you. I would have been like Ricky Bobby. I'm on fire! Off the psychedelics? I mean, I don't know. It depends on what your definition of off the psychedelics is. You know what I mean? I don't think psychedelics are something you're supposed to continue using for long periods of time anyway. But every now and again, like a vacation reality or a little bit of something to get you out of your everyday ruts in life and to reset your brain to get you going again, I think is absolutely acceptable and, in fact, imperative to a happy life, in my personal opinion. So, it really depends on your definition of off the psychedelics. Hope you're doing good. Calvin, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you, Dot Focus. I appreciate you. In the hills of eastern Kentucky, that's the place where I trace my bloodline. On the gravestone, you'll never leave Harlan alive. Come on. I've been through Harlan, Kentucky, Hazard, Kentucky, Elkhorn City, that whole little area down there around the Russell Fork River. It's beautiful. Wait. They drowning. Hell's Angels or Banditos or both. Where's the context? I mean, I get what you're saying. That one actually made sense. I could track that one. But I don't get the contest. Wyatt, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Love growing those peaky. Come on, meet Scott. You're a good dude. I like seeing you in here. I think we got a lot of similarities amongst us. I can play the guitar if you got the banjo. Even if I had a banjo, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I might play snare drum on the head of it. That's about it. But I can sing you a little. If you want to pick, by God, I'll grin. Ashton, absolutely. Microdosing, that kind of thing can really help you a lot with your mental health. You're a character. I am Incredible Hulk. I do try. Where's he at? Dot Focus. I'm in East Tennessee. Matter of fact, I'm in the Greenbrier section of the Smoky Mountain National Forest on the Little Pigeon River. The outlaw Josie Wells, when he shows that he can just open his cylinders and replace them like clips with preloaded ones, that's a smart thinking for it really was, yeah. That's a good one. The outlaw Josie Wells, a classic, one of my granddad's favorites. Have I ever run? No, but I run a lawnmower on some one time. trying to do a video. What I was doing, I was making paintings with my lawnmower. So I took the blade off of it and I put a hole in the center of the painting, and then I attached that to the bottom of the lawnmower. And just to run it, I put some shine in it. Then I turned it upside down. I put a bunch of paint on it and I turned it on to give it a spin art kind of situation. And it actually worked pretty good. And then I believe I blew up the lawnmower because that alcohol ethanol burns too hot. Starvey Arby says, what up, girl? Hell yeah, Red again. Thank you for the hospitality. Hey, no problem, Scott. You're welcome here anytime. Can I play the jug? Look at me. You think I can't play a jug? That's like the only instrument I can play. Besides maybe a set of spoons. The Red, the Jason. How you doing? Easy there, Baumhauser. You mean Boomhauer? Hey, Red, where's the beer, bro? I mean the beer stick. I got two with me right here. I don't reckon I got the beer, bro. I do got a chug bud with me. Starvey Arby, am I male or female? I'll let you guess. With a little bit of shine, you could eat, drink, and drive to the moon. You ain't kidding. You ain't a kidding. No, the beer stick's not my own invention. I wish. I wish. I mean, we were drinking stuff out of them little squirt guns as a kid a long time ago, but somebody had the wherewithal and mental drive and dedication to actually make it a product. I plug it for them. I don't really make nothing off of it. Sometimes I'll get commission if you guys go buy one, but I don't send people over there to get them because they're too expensive on TikTok. In my opinion, I don't think that little plastic tube is worth $30 for me to get 6. It just ain't worth it. Cracking. I got it tattooed right there, so I never leave home without it. Oh, wait. Isn't that good? He mentioned, of course, me. Perkele. Huh? Why did you leave ZZ Top? I didn't. I was in a cover band called ZZ Flop, and it didn't work out. Your vibe is awesome. Keep it up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Kermosis. Do you have a Mima and a Peepa? I surely do. Don't know who that is, I can kick. Let's see, 2 beer sticks, one for Red Bull, one for Mountain Juice, one for Chef Boyardee. I'm gonna do raviolis just because of you, Scott Balbus. I don't think I've ever done ravioli. I've done sketty and meatballs and stuff like that, but I don't think I've ever done ravioli. Alice Springs, Australia. We've had so many people from Australia today. I love it. What up, Red? What's going on, Vic? You're like a legend out here, Red. Keep it up, dude. Keep it real, dude. I will. I appreciate you. Salute to you, bro. Love from Bristol, Virginia. TJ Collins, what's going on? The ramen was interesting, and the spicy one was worse. So I did Buldak. My buddy sent me some in Buldak ramens, a spicy ramen, and them things is actually pretty hot. How'd you fare after chugging that hillbilly shot in the world-famous clip? I passed out in a hammock for about 14 hours. About an hour later. You streaming every day? I'm trying, Gage. I really am trying. I'm trying to make social media a full-time gig. I'm going to do, tomorrow morning, I'm going to run YouTube in the morning, or TikTok in the morning. Wait, tomorrow's my kid's birthday. I got to take my kid out for her birthday. There's a slide place up here that Slick City up here in Pigeon Forge. She wants to go there tomorrow for her birthday, so that's what we're going to try to do. But in the morning, I'm going to get up, come out here, go live, and then the next day, I'm going to do a TikTok and YouTube live all day long. You ever hear a banjo in the distance? No, but if I did, I'd be in there trying to jam out with them. I don't think anybody does know Andy. What up, Michael? G7A, what's going on? Almost 400, Red. Dang, 400 likes. That's the most I've ever got. That's insane, guys. Nah, we ain't out here fishing, really. We're just hanging out, man. Fishing for a smile or two, that's all. We got it! Maximus Prime 239. Maximus Prime. Bring them on up, TJ. Oh, White Lightning's pretty good here. Not a goat. Or you're not a goat, sorry, dude. Build that momentum. I'm really trying, guys. I'm really trying. So, actually, I've just made the decision recently. Listen, I've worked a job my whole life. I've worked hard labor. I've did entertain. I did a little bit of everything. I grew up in a biker patch. I've loaded more hay than I guarantee most of you have ever seen in your life. I worked brick for the first 3 years of my construction career, and then I got my journeyman's card as a residential sheet metal mechanic and architectural sheet metal. So I do a lot of copper work, right? I did all that, and I realized that I was just working myself away to never see my family or nothing like that. This just is something that's so much more rewarding. And when I got my ouse finally paid off and I didn't know no more about it, I thought, well, I got a little bit of leeway. I'm going to try to do social media full time. And it seems to be working out. Absolutely, Michael. Absolutely. Well, I'm going to get out this one, Google Garth Brooks song, the cowboy song. He does have a mess of them. My buddy's coming to in high school. My first name is Maximilian. Nice. Well, heck yeah, Maximilian. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope to see you at a lot of my other lives. I wonder if I ought to take a break a minute and then restart a live here in a bit, because I think I'm gonna partake here a little bit in some afternoon activities and go sit on a rock and just chill for a minute. And you're not working your body into the ground. No, I mean, it's a different kind of work. I will say, I think a lot of people have this illusion that influencing, I hate calling it that because that's not what I'm here to do, but is no work, that people just don't have a job. I love it when trolls come on here and they're like, you need to get a real job. They've obviously never been a content creator with 1 million+ followers. Because I tell you, it eats up almost more time than my other job did. It seemed like I was working just 2 jobs, so. Oh yeah, Don. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're about to take a little bit of break and then I'm gonna fire it back up here in just a little bit, guys. So I tell you what, y'all have a good one. I'll be back here in just a little bit. I know I say it a lot, but I mean it a lot. I absolutely love you humans. I hope each and every one of you is having the best day of your entire life on this day right here, and I genuinely hope tomorrow is even better. Y'all have a good one.